Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy NAPPIE right here. And today, we're going to talk about Africans living in China. Uh, we need to speak up. As Africans, we need to speak up. We need to know our rights. That's why I'm doing this live video tonight. Um, Let me know if you are in the live stream. I'm going to invite a couple of people who will join us, and who will show us something, who will tell us something. If you can hear me, please. I corrected it. What am I? I corrected it, but I don't know what is wrong. Okay, what am I? Do you want to join the live right now? And let's talk about it. Cause hey, what am I? You don't want to join the live? You are the best person to explain things to us. All right, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. As said, I'm here today. Yeah, I'm having problems here myself. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know what is wrong. All right, we're going to invite people to join the live stream, and we'll have a talk. You guys are saying my internet is so bad here. My internet is so bad. I don't know what is actually wrong here, but I still need to do this. I think it's okay now. I think it's okay now. Is the internet okay, guys? Is the internet okay? Please, someone tell me if it's okay. Hey, hello, what's up? Live from Milan, Italy. Hey. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Wadamaya, thank you. All right. So let's do this. So we're going to talk about Africans living in Africa, and Wadamaya will be the best person to tell us something. So Wadamaya, that's the link to the live stream. Can you please join us here and tell us something? I know you're no more in China, and yeah, you have lived in China, and the question will be based. Okay, you can ask a question. Gamma, ask a question. The questions will be based on hello, how are you? So the question will be based on Africa, China, and you have lived in China before, so we want to know how it is like in China living as an African. All right, that's all we want to know. Okay, we are ready. You, you don't have internet. Ah, what am I pa? Oh, 5G about any internet. I don't understand. You must have internet. There is 5G. You must have internet. Okay. First of all, Wadamaya can join this live stream. Oh, Asinoba, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. Asinoba is from Ghana, living in Thailand, like 300 miles away, 300,000, 300 million miles away from us. This guy is so far from us. All right. So if you want to join, if you want to join the live stream so we can share ideas about Africa, China, and what is happening in Africa at the moment, and what you know about it. I'll be so much grateful for us to talk about it. I'll be so much grateful for you to share your idea. Yes, you are 300 million miles away from us. Chinese don't respect Africans long time. No, if you say Chinese, you should actually break it down. Not all Chinese, because there are people who also don't like white people. There are black people who also don't like white people, and they are okay. So we have our brother here. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Really appreciate it. Welcome forever home. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right. First of all, we want to know where you are and what your name. Yeah.
Name I go by Tony. I'm
Okay.
in the U.S.
All right.
In Minnesota, so Midwest, and we appreciate what you are doing.
Thank you so much.
And we thank you for the hard work, and
All right.
we appreciate that. And whatever we can do to support the movement,
Thank you so much.
we play our part.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you.
All right. So tonight we're going to share ideas and going to talk about Black people living in China. And have you ever lived in China before?
I have not, but I have dealt with a lot of Chinese,
Okay.
but I also think too is, if we make the mistake of just narrow it to the Chinese, we will let other groups get away with it.
All right.
Uh,
Sure.
the,
Sure. I understand.
the
I
Chinese
understand.
are
That's
just
why.
using the same old playbook, right, from the way others have treated us. And so
All
I
right.
think while we focus on that, but I also think that because we're catching hell from everybody, you know,
That's so true.
and so it's like my thing is, so what do we do? How do we put ourselves in a situation that we are not abused almost in
Mm-hmm.
everywhere we go?
All
and
right.
and so that is kind of like the angle I'll be coming in tied to the Chinese stuff.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So generally, you've worked with Chinese people, and basically, how do you what do you have to say about these people you've worked with, these particular people, not as in the whole of China, just these particular people? How do you generalize them?
Well, you see, I think one of the things is that in order for somebody to degrade you or treat you
Hmm.
certain way, one of the biggest thing is like if they can get away with it, right, without any consequences, they would try that, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't really help as well in terms of the attitude of, like, for example, our leaders, right, in our
Yeah.
respective countries, because it is difficult for us to gain respect when our leaders are running to bow down their knees all the time, right?
So true.
So
Yeah.
so and if, like, what we are doing right now is very, very important, but if situations like this happen and we can't even get all the African leaders to come out with a voice and say something, that tells you that, man, this thing is deeper.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
deeper. That is
It's
why
beyond the people. It's beyond the people.
it's beyond the people. And so
Yeah.
that is very, very important, right? Because if the Chinese find out that there's no any cost to them, whether economics, like, let me tell you one thing, right? Like, what we are doing is important, right? But look
Hmm.
at this. If at the end of the day we go buy Chinese products,
All right.
we go support China to be rich, right?
Hmm.
Basically, we are shooting ourselves in the foot. Does it make sense? So if all of a sudden, because economics is very powerful, if all of a
Yeah.
sudden China is losing money from their relationship with Africa, guarantee they are not dumb people, right?
Hmm.
If it's
Yeah.
costing them, they will not do that. But right now, it's not costing them because it's a free lunch. Our
Yeah.
politicians are giving everything away, and
So
so
true.
they can spit on us, they can do anything to us, and we don't even get a statement. We can't even
That's
get
so
a statement, right?
that's so true.
And so they have taken the playbook from what others have done to us, right? And gotten away with it.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, we Africans have to get to a point that we have no friends. We have to know we
Okay.
have no friends. Everybody has
Hmm.
taken advantage of us, right? And the
True.
solution for us is us working together. Okay.
Hmm.
Do you know that when the Nigerians and some of the Ghanaians were kicked out in China, there are people in Africa that say, "Oh, those are Nigerians, man. I don't give." You know what I'm trying to
That's
say?
so bad.
So,
Yeah.
so with that
Yeah.
mindset, right? With that mind, if we can't be have solidarity when something is so wrong, we can't even agree. We can agree
Hmm.
that this is unacceptable. How can we defeat an enemy?
Never. We
Right?
can't.
So my thing is that it's not what they do to you. It's like, how are how are we allowing ourselves for them to do those things to us and getting away with it?
Yeah.
Because we can control that.
Yeah.
You can
We can.
control whether somebody is racist.
Mm.
You can control that. Look, if you try to dehumanize me, there's a price to pay,
That's so true.
right? There's a price to pay.
Mhm.
Do you know in some of these African countries, there are Chinese restaurants that only Chinese can inhabit? I mean, that is crazy.
It's so
How is that
crazy.
possible? You know, it's like somebody come to your house, they cook and everything. After they say clean up the mess. I mean,
Hmm.
no way. You
It,
don't
it shouldn't
know
happen anywhere.
an African restaurant in China and only
Hmm.
Africans can eat there. That is being shut down,
Yeah.
right? So my thing is that we have to really think deeply and say, look, as a people, how are we even tolerating this thing? Because if we're tolerating in Ghana, Johannesburg, Lagos, then it will be easy in Guangzhou, Beijing, Shanghai. It will be easy. It will be
Very
easy.
easy.
So, my thing is that Africa is for the exploitation again. Everybody wants a piece of it.
Mm.
The Europeans have done their part. Now it's China's time, right? And
Yeah.
we haven't learned any lessons from our engagement with other enemies that first came.
Hmm.
And we are still conducting ourselves. It looks like we are going around the world, want to be loved, want to be. No, let's love ourselves
Yeah.
first. Okay?
Yeah.
Practice
Everyone is feeding
self-love.
from Africa.
That's right. Practice self-love. And let's get together and work together. Forget about all the differences and stuff like that, because this thing is collective. Everybody's catching hell. Today it might be Guangzhou. The next it might be in Milan. Next it might be
Hmm.
Paris. The next might be US. It might be this thing, right? So
Yeah.
we catching hell everywhere.
Hmm.
And only us, until the day we come together, this thing is going to continue. And I think it's even going to get worse.
Oh,
So
so
the
true.
Chinese will continue to do that until there is a consequences. And so what I'm saying, what I suggest is that I'm more concerned about the abuser, the one that's
Hmm.
giving the resources away, the one that is in the Prado, the one is the
Yeah.
Land Cruiser, the other one that when you stop and abuse the power, they tell you, "Do you know who I am?" I am more worried about that one.
Mhm.
That is the one that is selling us for cheap. Is
Yeah.
degrading our humanity. That one.
Yeah.
If we get that one fixed, the other people will not have a platform to come in there and treat us that way.
Very true.
Right.
You are so right. You are so right. Someone is agreeing with you from Blessed. Very true. So, like, this is so true. It's so inhuman. Like, why would you break someone out of his or her room? The person. I'm hearing some stories in Guangzhou that, okay, first of all, Guangzhou is the peak of getting items like secondhand clothes and all that. So, like, black people are in the hotels waiting to get their things back to Africa, and these people are taking them out of their hotels,
Mhm.
and it's so bad to the extent that they have nowhere to sleep. They're sleeping on the streets. They're sleeping somewhere else. And what we are doing as a YouTuber, like some other YouTubers too are doing it, and it's helping so much. I have this mentality that if you share your ideas out there or you put something out there, it gets to someone very important in the States.
Mhm.
So I think, yeah, I think a Nigerian consulate saw a video circulating that Nigerians are being sacked. So he took a bold step.
Mhm.
And when he went, he took their passports for each and every one, and the Chinese police didn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. That means they have the right to do whatever they want to do in that country.
Mhm. 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 And you see,
And
because when he stood up
yes,
to them, right? You see how
and
everything changed.
everything changed. Everything changed. The police couldn't do anything to the Nigerian consulate because he's the head of state in Nigeria for in China for Nigerians.
Mhm. Mhm.
So when he went straight, he took their passports for them, explained
Yep.
everything to them. That means every African consulate representing their African country in China can actually help.
Collective. Yep.
Can
Yep.
actually help. But what is wrong? That's the question. What is wrong? Why are not they helping these people,
They
our
are
brothers and
compromised.
sisters out there?
You know, they are compromised, right?
Yeah,
You can't buy the hand that feed you, right? And that
that's
is
so
why
true.
everybody's silenced. They are compromised. And I don't even look at it as a Nigerian situation. We should look at it as an African thing. It's an African
African.
problem. If I
Yeah.
was the president in any of the African countries, guarantee for a year, no flight is going to China. That is how we'll respond. But right now,
Mm-hmm.
the Africans who are waiting in Africa can't wait for coronavirus to go away so they can go to China and pick up items and sell.
Yeah.
So you see.
Yeah.
So the thing is like
This. just last week, sorry to cut you.
Right.
Just last week, a Chinese airplane came. It brought equipment, texting equipment, and all that to Ghana. Whilst they say our airports are blocked.
That's right. So now it's difficult, right? They just gave you something. So how are you going to go and criticize them, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that is the thing. That is the problem we are facing, is that some of us are trying to make a change, but the people that can really, really, they matter, can make a difference, are in bed with the enemy,
Yeah.
right? And let's call it what it is. So it's very, very difficult. So we have to start, hopefully, the next generation that will come will be self-confidence. We believe in self-pride. We'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to work together and
Yeah.
develop the continent. Because look at it this way. For me, if we have Ghana, for example, we have all these resources we need, right?
Yeah.
But if we go to an enemy and get aid or loan, to me, I consider as treason. I consider as treason. That's the betrayal of your
Yeah.
people. When you have
Your
so
people.
much
Mm-hmm.
and the intellectual power of all Africans in the world, we can go to that continent and flip it overnight,
That's so
right?
true.
So something is missing, which is the mind. Something is really, really wrong, that you
Yeah.
have everything but but yet you even export toothpick. We have
It's so
trees.
painful.
We have
So
trees. So
painful.
let me give you an example, right? If a Chinese person comes to Ghana right now, he goes to your hospitals. There's trees in almost most of the regions in Ghana. He goes to your house,
Everywhere.
he sees pregnant women on the floor, right? And the Chinese
Mm-hmm.
make a deal. Take your wood, your mahogany, your timber out. He goes to China, use it over there. And he comes to the source of where the
Yeah.
thing is. And it's
And
not
sell it
you
to you
guys.
so
It
expensive.
is difficult for him to respect you.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's very, very difficult because it's like somebody calling you, asking for something all the time. All the time. It is very
Yeah.
difficult for you to respect that person.
Respect that person. It's so true.
So the moment we flip that, we don't need them. And if they
Mm-hmm.
need us, the power dynamics change and we call the shots. But as long as they can come behind the doors and pay this I call them criminals in power, they can pay
Mm-hmm.
them and compromise them. It is
Mm-hmm.
very, very difficult for us to
Yeah.
actually make a change.
So true. Let me just take this break and say shout outs to Rastafari X, shout outs to Ghanaian Rebel, shout outs to Joshua Walker, shout outs to Sweetie Success, shout outs to Gamma. Gamma said he's a white guy. Shout outs to Frank, nah. Shout outs to Green. Thank you so much for you guys for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. I'll read your comments soon. All right. So Mr. Tony,
Yeah.
any advice for our African youth and upgrowing Africans and also the leaders?
Okay. So African youth, we are the leadership. The future
Sure,
belongs to us. Okay. Let's be
sure.
broad. Let's be confident. Let's pave the way. We may not, because we have been dealing with this for centuries. It's not going to take on overnight. But
Yeah,
let's lay down our lives if needed, that the next generation can build upon that, right? And so we must go against that which we grew up with, right?
okay.
We must go against that. We must deny certain things to make our little mark. And I think
All
when
right.
we do that, maybe we don't get to make that change, but the next group will come and look at what we did and take it. To the politicians, right? The worst thing to be is to be a traitor to your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst
Mm-hmm.
sort of human being. Okay, to be a traitor. Okay, because when you
Yeah,
get leadership, it should be selfless. Okay,
true.
and everything has a price. Everything goes around. So that which you do right now to deny other people their humanity, okay, will not go unpunished. The universe doesn't forget that.
For
Okay,
real.
and so, but I think we need to unite, work
Mm-hmm.
together, forget about our differences. Nobody has one idea. Support each other, support Watermine, support you guys, and everybody
Yeah,
that is doing their part. Let's support them. There's no reason
true.
Watermaya doesn't have like 50 million. How many population we have in Africa? There's no reason you don't have 20 million. There's no reason we don't this thing, right? And so
Yeah,
we have to pay attention because the messaging is out there. right? And our enemy comes in all forms. So let's not get it twisted. It comes in all forms. And when you see the enemy that looks like us, we should be able to
Hmm.
deal with that because that is the worst
That's
kind.
so true.
That is the worst
That's so
kind.
true.
But I think if we keep pushing, believing ourselves, working together, we will have no choice but to overcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate your love and support for staying tuned. Like he has been so desperate to talk about this since morning, and I really appreciate it. Like it's so insightful. I've learned something about from you, and thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity, bro.
Yeah, I will soon get back to you again. And I got your blessing, and thank you so much for that
Oh,
blessing.
no problem. You know, no problem.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Tony. I really appreciate it. And if you want to join the live stream, this is the link to the live stream so that I can share your ideas. And hey, look, Sky, where's my bro? My bro, where's Luke Sky? All right, that was Mr. Tony right there. He's in US, and I really appreciate what he just did for us. He has really taught us something new. And yeah, anyone who wants to join the live stream can actually hit on this link and join. Okay, Ghanaian Rebel, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. My bro, liberating ourselves from mental slavery and accepting ourselves is the answer. We are so convicted that we need acceptance from the West to survive. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate this. It makes so much sense. And geez, wow, our African sister is here. I love your scarf. It's so
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you. Thanks so much, Nafi. How are you doing?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, today we're going to talk about Africa, and you're right here to talk about it. Thank you so much once again. And let me just do this quick one. Shout outs to anyone
Okay.
who is joining the live. Shout outs to Shell, shout outs to Abla, shout outs to Horace Gama, shout outs to Ghanaian Rebel, shout outs to Wadamaya, shout outs to all right. It's gonna take so much time. All right. Welcome once again. Can I please know your name and where you're from, just for my viewers?
Right. My name is Kai, and I'm Togolese, but I live in London.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Today's
You're
topic is
welcome.
about how Africa is going to unite and speak aloud for the world to know where we are or where we belong to, not just what they think we are. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what is happening in China right now is really disheartening, and our people are so stranded. They don't know where to go. I'll bring the real story out tomorrow and tell you when it started and how it started. So tonight we're going to talk about what is happening at the moment, where they are stranded, they don't know where to go, they're sleeping on the streets, they're being evacuated from their homes. And I want to know if you have a relative in China, or you've lived in China or visited China before, or worked with the Chinese.
Thankfully, none of those. So, yeah. Obviously, I have family members that goes there to buy stuff.
All right.
But one thing I would say is just heartbreaking seeing all these different videos showing our brothers being treating certain way, brothers and sisters be treating less like, they are not even human being. Let's just put it like that. So I don't have much to say because the brother that was on already, he says a
Mm,
lot.
but
He
yeah,
covers so much. So
yeah,
one thing I want us to understand is we have to realize and know that we don't have no friend, not
yeah.
at all. That's number one.
Hmm.
And the only thing we have is just ourselves.
All right.
So every difference you have, we just have to put those differences on the side
Hmm.
and come together and face the problem. Like he
Yeah,
said, maybe we won't be able to see the result of what we're starting doing now, but the next generation will be much better due to what
okay.
we can do. So,
Sure.
you know, we're not gonna wait for no government. Let's be real. We respect what some of them are doing. I know there is a video that I saw someone standing, for the Nigerians, which I really, really liked. And, when they try to do something positive, we have to respect that and say that loud. But for those of them that are out there and they are not doing anything, we are not hearing anything, that's where the problem is. And number two, wherever we are, whether in the diaspora or in Africa, don't go and spend your cedi in a Chinese or a foreign shop. That's number one.
Okay.
Rule number one.
Yes,
Because
Neppy, can I
just
say
Hold on.
something?
Hold on,
I'm
hold on. I'll
sorry.
come to you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
I'll come to you. Don't worry. I'll come to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
I'm sorry because I worry about the COVID, because I'm a shit falang, I'm a shit white man in Thailand now, and that's why I wear that. So sorry, please.
All right. Okay.
I'm
All
sorry
right.
to
Okay.
disturb
Okay.
you.
So
Sorry, sir.
yeah. Sorry. All right. No problem. All right. I'll come to you, Gamma.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right.
so yeah, back to what I was saying.
Okay.
We don't go in no shop that a brother or a sister does not own. Let's just start from there. Because personally, that's what I do where I live. Unless there is no one within the community that I know that can do what I want or the services I need, I'm not going to give a penny to the people that think we are stupid, we don't have no brain, that don't respect us. They don't have to do it to me personally for me to say, no, enough is enough. Once they do it to you, Nappy, there, they do it to someone else there, as long as they look like me, then we have a problem. You have a problem
A big
with me.
problem. Yeah. Yeah.
So
True.
if the government, they want to carry on doing what they are doing, we have to say it like it is. Say we need your help. But in the meantime, we have a big part to play wherever we are. So
true.
we have to do that. And for the people that maybe live, the youth that live outside, the capitals, that don't get to have the info as soon as possible, we have to find a solution. Even if it's a one mobile phone that will be, held by this specific, young person in whatever village, we can do that. If we come together, we can do that. So that those people also are aware that, okay, this is what is happening. Because it's been so long, they will come, they portray themselves certain way. So we only see them like they are good people. We don't know what they were doing to our brothers and sisters here or over there.
Yeah.
Till like you reached here and you realize, wow, so that's how
something different
people really are. So we can't wait for no government at this stage. Let's start doing the little we can do, which
For
is
real.
if I'm not good enough for you, you can't respect me, then my money definitely is not good for you either.
Yeah.
Let's start from there. So I'm sure they have shops everywhere. In every capital city, they have shops. They have restaurants.
Everywhere.
Let's start from there. Who? Let me not just say certain things here, but they don't put money in our pocket. We have power over that. So let's not wait for no government, because it's not the government that go and buy here and buy there. It's us, the people, that have that power.
Yes.
You understand? Because there are certain things, when you look at it, it's so upsetting. Like, people will go to the extent to organize events for how we can come together here in the diaspora and work with people on the ground
Yeah.
Do you send the representative of those countries, our countries, here? You email them, you send them letters, hardly you hear anything back for them. But the people that, using your own people for centuries, when they say, oh, uh, China Africa meeting, well, all the meeting, you see them lying up. But when your sons and daughters are doing things,
Yeah.
you don't hear, and you don't hear nothing,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time. They don't show up, they don't answer no emails. So if we're going to be waiting for those people, I'm sure things will stay the way they are, or
Mm-hmm.
even worse. So let's, we'll try to respect them, but let's forget about those people and come together and see what we can do together as sons and daughters of Africa. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say.
Thank
Right?
you
So,
so much. I really
everyone,
appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I
you're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. Yeah. You've really
You're
spoken so
welcome
well
now.
and it's so insightful. Yeah, we will take it into consideration and work towards it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. So have a good day. And yeah, Gamma, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi Neppy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Gina, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm good. How
No.
are you today?
Hi
All
Gina,
right, I'm
how are
doing
you?
good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you. I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, U.S.
Oh, all right. Thank you. So I'll come up to you in a few minutes, please.
Yes, I just go ahead. I know he's been waiting for a while. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so
Yeah, it's
much.
okay,
All right.
China. You're welcome.
All right,
So
Gamma, how are
I
you
don't want
doing?
to disturb you, right?
Yeah, so Gamma said he's in a nose mask
So
because of coronavirus, but
yes,
coronavirus is not on the internet. It's on the
no, it's
roadside.
on.
It's out.
Yeah, but Neppy, I live in Thailand, and the
All right.
coronavirus come from the Falang. In
Okay.
China, you have the name Lao Vai, right? So I lived for
Yeah.
10 years in Thailand, and I have to say,
Okay.
even as a white person, I
Okay.
received a
Wait.
lot of
Hold on.
racism here.
All right. Hold on. Where are you from, and where you are in
I,
Thailand right now, right?
yeah, I'm from the Netherlands. I'm from the
Netherlands. Okay.
Netherlands.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's speak on, please.
yeah. So I watch your videos on YouTube about racism in China, and
Okay.
it's always says it's against blacks, but there's also racism against people like me, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
we whites, yeah, we are the money machine for them, so
Mm-hmm.
they can take out money from us easily. That's what they
Mm-hmm.
think. And in Thailand, it's like, yeah, if you're black, it, it can I say it directly or not?
Yeah. Say it. Say it.
So I think there's no more racism or racism race in the world than Asians, right?
Okay.
That's the truth. So
All right.
here
All
I
right.
was in a village today. I go buy something and they point the finger
Okay.
on me and say, and because I speak a bit Thai, I put Pasa Thai nakap, and I speak Thai,
Mm-hmm.
and they point the finger on me and say, "Hey, white man, you bring the sickness to our country." They don't know.
Sorry.
I
Sorry about
understand
that.
that. Yeah. So yeah,
All
it's
right. Okay. I was gonna sorry about you experiencing racism in China or in Asia as well. I hope it gets better soon. You've been in Thailand for 10 years.
and yeah, 10 years. And you know what is my hope? I want to let that out. I hope that Europe and Africa can unite one day, like you, Africa. I think you have a lot of resources, and we can work out
I'm
that
sorry.
out each other, right?
I'm sorry. We can't work together anymore. We've been at this table many
No,
So,
the-
China,
it's not
China.
possible.
I'm sorry, yeah, sorry, China, but
not an option
you
anymore.
okay? but China,
I
you choose
think
the
that's why
Chinese, you choose the Chinese before us or not?
as a slave,
Uh,
from
Yes.
Africa, we've trusted. I'm a descendant. I'm a
yeah,
product of Africans trusting, white people, Chinese people, Portuguese people. Africa has given everything
For
to
the world, yeah.
everyone. Africa has given its people, it's given its gold, it has given its wood, it has given its
mm,
food, it has given its minerals. We have nothing else to give. We're keeping it all. And if
give everything out.
African leaders do not stand, then the people need to stand and get
Mm-hmm.
rid of all of them. Enough is
That's
enough.
so true.
Enough is enough. We don't want to share the table anymore. We want our own
Yeah,
table.
bro.
We
But
want you to have your own table and
Mm-hmm.
just leave
but
us alone.
we,
Let us
uh,
heal.
uh,
Let
Yes,
China,
because
our table
every
will never be full. That's the
No,
point.
we
Europe
need,
have a
we
big
need to
problem,
start. We need to
and
heal. It's like,
I
when
think
somebody's been sick,
I
we're sick,
think we need
we're
you.
tired, and we need to heal. Period.
all white, like all white race in the world, always sits behind their computer researching mainly about Africa. They do nothing. It's always about Africa. Because just Congo, only Congo has about 24 trillion worth of natural resources, which has not been touched. They've not touched it.
But they,
24 trillion as
but
of now.
So,
But
Nepi,
but they want to touch it. Now
they were.
their fathers touched, and now the
Mhm.
children want to come in and now touch. No, we say no more. We don't have any more
Yeah,
space. We don't have any
yeah.
more. We've given enough. Africa has given enough. Now Africa has to bring back its children, the descendants,
Mhm.
back to the country so we could heal. We all need to heal, and they need to give us the space to do so.
okay,
Or
I understand that. China, I understand
what's going to happen is
what you
black
mean.
people all over the world is going to be tired. The cup is full. We're tired.
Mhm.
This coronavirus has hit the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's a disease that is it's a virus that's attacking black people more.
Yeah.
What is this, a bio DNA attack? This is too much. We're done. I don't even want to be nice anymore. Hey, you're good people. Stay where you need to be. Let us be where we need to be. Let us heal. I don't even
Yes.
want to be nice. I don't want to play fair. I don't trust you. I
Yeah.
will never
Straight to
trust.
the point.
It's done. That's all I
Mm.
wanted to say. I'm tired of
All
black
right.
people being online and being nice. Let's stop being
Okay.
nice to people. It's time for us to be honest. We don't trust you.
Uh, Gina, hold on a minute. Gamma, can you please say your last words before you leave? Someone is coming to the live again. Your last words.
China, if I can ask, if you hang on the clip and someone give you the hand, you take the Chinese hand or you will take the European hand?
I will take none
And
of your hands.
none of them. You're not
I
taking
will
any
only
hands
the
again.
only hand I want to
Because,
see now
because,
is the black hand.
because
You know
we have,
what? For years, for many years, they have taught us to hate each other. Now,
I'm from the Netherlands. I don't hate
there
you.
gotta be another option. You notice you didn't give us another option. You gave us the Chinese and the white. I want to take the black hand. Put the black hand in the number because
that's
that's the
it.
hand
That's
I'm
what I
trying
was going to
now.
say. Gamma, why did you exclude black hand? Because there's black hand, there's white hand, and there's Asian hand.
Mama,
Why did
this
you
is-
exclude black
why do
hand?
we need any hand? We have our own hands.
But
Yeah.
China, what my past generation done bad? They done bad a lot. Yes, I know that. But our new generation, we are very
They work
open
so
minded.
hard. They work so hard. That's a fact. But they don't put things in place. Everything they want is from Africa. They take it, go make it, bring it back, sell it to us. They even bring inferior ones. They don't bring the original ones to us.
The sad thing is, let me say this calmly. The sad thing is, we gave the whole world everything. Even other nations come from the black race. You would not exist, white man, Chinese man, Indian man, any man, if we did not bring you here. We do not want to trust you anymore. We will not trust you anymore. And if a black person sits and say they trust a white person, Chinese person, or any other race, after today, you're a liar. Or you're a mole and you need to be taken out. We need to weed out the traitors, period.
Thank you, Gina. And you know what? He had to come on wearing a mask. He came on wearing a mask.
He doesn't even trust us.
Right?
He doesn't even trust us.
He's hiding from the coronavirus. Why is he hiding? We all know that it's a bio-DNA attack.
Yeah, not only that,
from it.
Not only that, this guy is talking about taking the hand of the Netherlands. Look, I know my history. Do you know what the Netherlands did to the Dutch did to Africa?
Exactly.
They did some of the biggest murders in history.
So that's why he was joking and said, if you had a white hand or a Chinese hand, I would take the black hand.
Why'd you leave black hand? There's a black hand. We have it. This is the reason. They don't even know Africans. They don't know us. They don't include us in anything. All they want is they include us in things they want from us. That's when they will include us.
It's not about them. We have to now understand that we cannot accept anything from anyone.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. They'll give us blankets with smallpox in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll give you $2, but they're coming back for $2 million. Now they don't want to share the land. They don't want to share the land. They want you off of it.
Yeah.
See, Nappy, that's why Africa needs myself and Gina, the people from the diaspora, to come back to Africa, because we know how they are. We know them.
Africa needs us. Period. It is time.
We know.
Period. We can't let. And you know what? I've seen some people come, especially on your timeline, Nappy, with the African Americans think they're better than Africans lies. The same lie that you're being told is the same lie we're being told.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. People would always talk about. People always talk about how the Africans speak ill of us.
The person that was born in the country that my forefathers was born. Something's wrong.
Exactly. People would talk about how Africans speak bad of us, and when I got sick at my job, it was a Nigerian woman that came over to my house and cooked for me. So how can someone say that Africans don't like us?
We just have to be able, when they come with that fuckery, I'm sorry, when they come with that fuckery, we've got to be able to look at them and say, no, we don't trust you. We don't want your help.
Straight into the face.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't need you. If we have to live without electricity for another 200 years, we would rather do that than sell our souls to you. And that's what our black leaders have to be willing to do. Yeah. And you see, no Africans should be in China or in America or anywhere else being terrorized. What's happening to Africans in Haiti? What's happening to Africans in Jamaica? What's happening to Africans, be it that they are African-born American Africans or Africans that were descendants of Africans? Africa needs to start standing up for its people, or it will never be respected. If they can terrorize your children,
yes,
in their land, they're gonna come and terrorize you and yours because they know you are scared. They know you won't.
The sound is gone.
That's so true.
So until we get to that place, until we understand that, if
can
we
you hear me okay?
If we don't,
we can hear you, Mike. Yeah, David. Sorry.
They're gonna keep terrorizing us. It's like when you were young. If I could beat you up in the streets, I'm going to beat you up in your own house. I'm going to follow you at home and beat you up at home. It starts on the streets, though. And you know where the streets are? It's China, it's America, it's all those other places. When they get away with mistreating black people in those countries, it gives them full allowance to come into your country and just take it over because they know you are.
Yeah.
My audio got. Can my audio might cut off. I wanted to mention something to you. They're constantly in our spaces, monitoring us. I was leaving some things on your chat room, and there were no bad words. I try to use clean language. When I said you guys need to kick China out of Africa, they removed that from the chat room.
That's it.
And so they are monitoring.
Yes, they are monitoring
can't say
everything
nothing.
we're doing.
Excuse me?
It's so true. Yeah. They're saying they're monitoring everything we do.
Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because people are asking me, why am I deleting comments? People are asking me, why am I deleting comments? But I've not deleted anything. And if the comment is hidden, I bring it up. But you see, they are monitoring everything, and they are taking things out. Like they are taking the truth out.
Yeah. And I wanted to tell you this. What Africa needs to do, number one, is send planes over there. And I don't care what airline it is or what country the plane comes from, pick up every last African over there. And even some Black Americans, pick them up too and take them to Africa.
You know what they're afraid of? David, do you know what they're afraid of? Africa started opening its doors to its children. Africa started opening up its doors to its children. They saw this unification happening. Okay.
That's why this virus is here.
The manpower, the economic power, the spiritual power was starting to come together. So they said, oh no, we got to stop this. You see, as much as they don't want us in America, they don't want us in China, they don't want us in Africa, because they know what power we bring when we come together.
Exactly.
Our brothers in Africa, with our sisters in Africa, they know that when we start putting our heads together, that they're not going to be able to stop us, and we will not need.
Yeah.
And then you see that statement he made, that was a very honest statement. If I put a right hand or a Chinese hand, who hand would you use? Any of your hands.
And first of all, he was Chinese, he was not white. I could see he was hiding his face.
Yeah, he was hiding his face. Yeah.
And the thing of it is we need to keep those people out of our spaces because they're being snakes. And until we realize that, and it's harder for you guys because see, you guys didn't grow up really in it like we did. Me and Gina, we grew up in this. We know it in our hearts how they are. We've tried everything to forgive them. We've tried to act right, and it doesn't.
You can't. We've talked and talked. We've sat at many tables. You know what? They cannot be trusted. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
And the only thing really left to do is to come out of Africa.
It's nothing
they
that
need to be.
This is how they seem. They come in there, they act like they're helping the children, they bring a couple of books, but they're really surveying the land. They have other equipment in those trucks. They bought a couple of pencils and books, but the real equipment is where can we spot the gold? Where can we get the oil? You know what? It's just the truth. They're coming there with
and you have to watch some of us because some of us will turn around and say they're not giving vaccines to people over in Africa. They are giving vaccines to people over in Africa. And they're getting sick off the vaccine.
Yeah.
They've been getting vaccines. This is not the first go around. AIDS, Ebola, all those, where were they created? These are patented creations. These are not things that came out of the sky. Somebody sat up in some scientific place, made that disease and gave it to people. People need to come to terms. These are not natural.
Why did they have to go to Africa
These things
get vaccines
to destroy us? They're destroying us
exactly.
Not only in Africa, but they're destroying us in their countries as well. So until we can get to a place where we could come to terms, and you know what? A lot of people are afraid to fight. And I'm just saying this. If you don't fight, you will die. Because guess what? They look like they don't have no mercy. There's no more mercy. So it's going to get to a place where if people are too afraid, the same thing that happened to us back then is going to be happening again. And Africa cannot afford that.
So true, Gina.
Children abroad cannot afford that because every time, everything they take from Africa affects us all. Do you know the disrespect we get in other countries? Why do they put Black people down all over the world? Because Black leaders in Africa are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, if Africa was a country that you respected, you would treat its people respectfully everywhere. You have little countries that just crawled out of poverty themselves, like India, looking down at Africans, like China. Come on.
China just pulled out of poverty.
Come on, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
And now they're talking about they want to take business from China, and they're naming all these other countries over here in the United States on CNN, MSNBC. They're saying, oh, well, now we can take it out and move manufacture to India. We can move it to this place. Never once did they mention moving manufacturing to Africa.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
They
want your resources.
Just had the year of return. Yeah. They saw how many African Americans and Haitians and Jamaicans wanted to go back home.
Like,
they know
75 billion
there would be no return. Yeah. The mindset was going to be changing for Africans in Africa and the Africans abroad. And we were going to be one. That's not what they want, because they want Africa. Yeah. And the leaders are selling out.
Just in December, 75 billion was pumped into Africa for the year of return. Only the year of return. $75 billion was pumped into Africa. So I think they saw these and they were like, no, if we allow these people to go in and out of Africa, there will be a big problem for us. Because just 1 month, within 1 month, 75 billion was pumped in Africa. They know we can do this.
I mean,
so they have to bring in something else.
On their side of the street, I don't want to wish them any harm, any death. You know, white people, go ahead, live over there. Leave us over here. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. You've done too much. White, Chinese, Indian, whatever you are, all they do is take. And the little that they give is not even enough to even satisfy what they're taking. So no.
All right,
and
Gina,
some people I heard were upset because not Nappy, Watermaya showed so much anger when he was talking about this. Damn right he should be angry. I think it was great that he was angry.
This is not a joke.
You know, enough is enough. They're declaring war on you.
If you act like you're nice or you don't act like you're nice, the same poison is being brought to your country.
Yeah.
Period.
They're declaring war on you, and a lot of people don't even realize it. When they take all your people and throw them on the streets, tell them they can't buy food, it's freezing cold, tell them they can't get a hotel room, that's genocide. I put that inside your chat room, and they took it out.
It's too much.
So
it's
bad.
genocide.
Yeah, you're saying the truth. It's genocide, for real. Because it's still cold out there in China. I saw the pictures. People are sleeping outside in heavy jackets, but they were outside. It was so bad.
And this is not just African people. There was an American woman over there. They just fired her from her job. I think it was either yesterday or Friday. She just got fired.
An African American?
African American woman. She was talking about moving to Korea. And I was just thinking to myself, oh, she's lost. She needs to be moving to Africa, not Korea, because this will move right over to Korea. They don't like us in Korea.
You know what? If Africa really wants to play to see where everybody else truly is, tell them to start sending planes to all nations.
That's
saying,
right, my sister.
Anybody that wants to come back, come back. I bet you. Start a war.
Right. So El Haj Malik is in the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Please,
I'm gonna leave, okay?
All right, okay.
I'm gonna leave. Thank you so much.
David, your last word for our people. Your last words before you leave, please.
Oh, my last word is we gotta all be together, stop all of this infighting, because now we gotta do like them. If you notice them, they don't like each other, but when it comes to attacking us, they all on one accord. That's how we have to be.
All right.
I don't care if I don't agree with you. All right.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. All right. El Haj Malik, Thank you so much for joining the live. I want to know where you're from and yeah, your contributions to this live.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, my brother, right along with Gina.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, what's happening?
All right.
I tell you what, we need to kick all the Asians, Chinese, anything other than black out of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need them. We don't want them. They're only there to hurt and kill and steal.
Yeah. That's so true. That's so true.
I just want Africans to be treated better than they treat the Chinese. I want our government to treat its people better than they treat the strangers that come in. Period.
That's so right. That's so right.
True. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Talking about African Americans in America, living in America, born and raised in America, these racism and segregation and all that has been happening to you since day one. You stepped foot in America, and it has been happening to your ancestors, your great grandparents, and everything. What are your words like here in Africa? Let me tell you this truth. Here in Africa, when you step foot in Africa as African American, I swear to God, the love you're going to have, you can't even contain it. The morning greetings, the afternoon greetings, the support in church, which we use as public transportation, the love they show you every single day will make you so happy that you don't want to go back. Because when they see African American brothers and sisters, they are so much happy that they are returning back home.
But Nappy, I've got friends right here in America. When I tell them that I'm moving to Africa, they tell me, don't go over there because you're going to be eaten by a lion. You're going to be chased in the street. You're not going to be able to wear clothes. They're walking around in loincloth. Their mindset of Africa is the worst thing I have ever seen in my life. They think, these are black people now. They think you live in huts. And, then I show the beautiful pictures of Ghana and the Gambia and Nigeria. And they say, that's not Africa, that's Europe or somewhere. They can't believe it. But they have yet to accept the fact that we can live good and become whatever you want to be in Africa. And I came out of a setting, I'm a retired educator, came out of a setting of a school with 1,500 students, and I was the only black man. And that's a shame, with 60 to 70% of black kids and one black man.
I have to say this. The thing about the reason
Gina,
go ahead.
That is in Atlanta, in the metro area, not in the city, but
I'm in Snellville.
Yeah.
Now, so in reference to how Africans, Americans, what they perceive of Africans in Africa, that has a lot to do with in the schools. And it has a lot to do with what is being told to Africans in Africa about African Americans. And we got to remember who's giving this information.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's this information coming from?
I'll come back to you again. Let's welcome the Woke Africa show. She is in Ghana. I know her so well. Welcome to the channel.
Welcome.
Hey, brothers and sisters. Greetings from Accra, Ghana. Wow. Whoever said we don't want you here? They must be kidding themselves. We want you. We want you home. That is our mission now.
That's so good.
We're coming. Right. We're coming.
Nobody can stop it though. No one can stop it.
Flying, we will find a way. I'm trying to see how we can go to Mexico and go through Belize to see how we can get over. We can find a way.
I'm telling you.
Sending ships over to pick us up.
Oh my God! Like I I've been watching for a while, and I just want to say, Nappy, you're a great host. And Gina, I've been loving you. I've been loving you all the way through. Your fire, it's amazing. It's amazing. I enjoyed hearing David as well. He's also, you know, a very good contributor. And welcome, Malik. I think you and I are the newbies, so we're gonna add our voice to it. But you know, I'd like to just say something a little bit about what is actually going on. The truth is that, you know, Africa is, the land itself is situated on massive, massive wealth. You know, they've been taking our gold and right now our oil for how many years now? But there's still enough down there that they want us gone off this land so they can have their wealth. They can have their property. They don't care about you and I. They need us gone. Okay? So it's not a joke. It's not a joke about, you know, you can decide you don't care because you're living your normal life, but it will come to a point. A pandemic will not be about global numbers. It will be about genetic numbers, and it's gonna be us that they're trying to take out. So what we need to do, I've always said on my channel, that we need to build our STEM. We need to have our own internet. We need to control our own information.
Yes.
Because if they are controlling the information, if this conversation we're having belongs to them, they can stop us anytime from talking. And you know, talking doesn't hurt anybody. Talking is just to get us to wake up and start doing things that benefits our people, our race, and progress our interests. But why are they deleting videos now? Why are they deleting comments now? They still want to control what we talk about. They want to control whatever we do. So it's not time for us to look at our weaknesses. It's not time for us to look at our shortcomings. It's time for us to rise up and say, we will build African-focused educational institutions. We will build African-focused STEM, that is science, technology, mathematics, and engineering. We will do the things that matters most. That is what we have to do. So when they do their genetic research and they send it to us, then we will use our own science to counter it.
That's right.
Because this is about life. It's about life. This is about life. Because Africa has seen enough death. So now it's about life. And that is the thinking that we should be having.
That is the
fight. It's the thinking that we should be having.
You're right, sister. That's the fight. We have to get our own accesses, especially the internet. They're controlling us. I know they're listening. You get to the point where you don't care. They're killing our children. They're killing our men. They're killing our women. I mean, we can't stay quiet anymore. Now we're all locked up in houses all over the world. We're prisoners. We have to. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die speaking. Hey, I'm gonna die fighting.
All right. Let's guys. Let's welcome our new brother here, Johnny.
I mean, it's true. It's true, though. It's true.
Hey.
Oh, your network is so bad. Can you park your car and talk to us?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. I think it's because I'm driving. Sorry.
The Africa show. I love it. I have to connect with you. You are intelligent. That is, especially with the internet. We need our own internet. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh yes. We need our own internet. We need our own education, and we need to start learning, because there's one thing that I find so disheartening. In Africa, we are all trying to speak English. And the sad thing is, we don't even understand the English that much to kind of, Britain has been speaking English for generations. And so their language, which is the English, has shaped their development and their progress. Now, our languages have been taken from us. We're trying to speak their language and we can't even speak it well. So we're not able to kind of like solve our problems. We are not able to do anything because everything is communication. Even the bodily function, neurons have to come from your brain to parts of your body for it to work properly. So it is about communication. And if we have lost our language, English is an official language in Africa. How is that? And that is just about 50 years ago. We thrown our languages away and we're learning English just 50 years ago. How are we supposed to develop? How is that supposed to happen? And people are comparing, saying that, oh, Ghana had independence 50 years ago and Malaysia had independence 50 years ago, but Malaysia is developed, China is developed, and Africa is not. Well, guess what? They still speak their language because I throw the challenge out there. Can anybody show me just one developed country that speaks another person's language? Just show me one. If you can show me one, I'll pull on my hats to you. There isn't even one.
Well, before you do that, you just make sure you come pick us all up so we can learn together. You guys leave us out. Yep. We're over here. All we know is English. So you're gonna have to come round us up from Haiti, Jamaica, Belize, and all those other places where they took us. Yeah. The language.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. So, yeah.
The Woke Africa Show. I like the title.
Yes.
Well,
I love the fact that, well, I don't have that much following on my channel yet because it's quite new, but my brother, Nappy is my brother. He's an amazing guy and he's been quite supportive, but I can speak on his channel and I can get some of this information out that we need as Africa. The advice I want to give, like African Americans, when you come back to the motherland, try and learn an African language. We need to go back. We need to take back. I'm sorry, Kylie, I'm online, please. Sorry. So we need to take back our identity. We need to go back to learning our African languages because right now, even in Ghana, when you ask someone to even tell you a full sentence in a Ghanaian language, they will mix it with English. So we're not proficient in the local language, and we are also not so good in the English. How can we progress if we can't even talk about our problems in a language that we really, really do understand? So we must find our language. We must find ourselves through our language.
And that's exactly where the division comes in. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if you go to Africa, in West Africa, if you leave Ghana, Togo is French. The next country that is beside us is what, Benin or what, Burkina Faso. They're all French speaking. Yes, then you move on to Nigeria. Nigeria is English. Then you move to Liberia. Like, we're divided.
A minute, let me just get my.
These people knew what they were doing, though. They knew what they were doing because they know the force. They know the force that we were back in the day, and they knew what they were doing, separating every country, different languages, because they knew. They knew that if Africa can come together one day. They knew that we will be a threat, and we are a threat. They know that. They know that we are a threat. I mean, genetically to anything, they know that we are a threat. So they have to separate us as possible, and they are still doing it to today.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
It's not
gonna take. Guys, I was just sitting here thinking, there's a reason for everything. Okay, I'm Haitian, right? Well, I'm not Haitian. I was born in New Jersey, but my parents are Haitian. They speak French. So
my girlfriend is Haitian.
Shouts to Haiti.
Yes.
Shouts to Haiti.
You know what spirit I have in me. So I
know.
All right, guys. let's go through the comment section because they are part of art. Yeah. Shout out to Madeline, Queen. Shout out to. All right. Shout out to who? Okay. All right. So let's start reading some comments. They are also part of us. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, sister, I have family's passport. Thank you so much. This is from Melanin, Africa. Shout out to our sister. She's Jamaican, representing here in Africa. All right. She is saying she wants to visit Africa. I finished. All right.
Yes.
We can't get passports now. It's not possible. Mexico closed borders and are trying to build a wall. Yes, number 45 wants to build a wall and says Mexicans are going to pay for it.
Oh my God.
Though he has built the wall. None of us could travel.
As soon as he builds the wall
is built. We're all stuck in our houses, bro. The wall is built.
So true. Yes, brother. I watch all your shows. Thank you so much. New thoughts. Okay, let me just go to. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah. Okay, there's a suggestion here. LOL. And as a Black woman who is happily married and devoted to my wonderful Nigerian husband. Shout out to all Nigerian husbands.
Yeah, shout out to Nigerian men.
I would love to leave America and live in a hut. Yes, that's so true. Heart belongs to Africans. Napi, keep up the good job. Thank you so much, Agbe, sorry. Right. Okay, let's go back to the live stream.
So yeah, I feel like this time though, like it's taking a little bit of time. The diaspora is here, either African Americans or like whatever, from any other race are starting to like wake up and go back home, because all these stories that they have been told, and stories that have been told back home, that Africans are this, African Americans are this, they've put this picture out there that African Americans are either thugs, and then Africans are like, they ain't got money, they all broke, they all drink, from the, I don't know, whatever. And it's like everybody has just put in this mindset that, damn, okay, I don't, we are, it's like we're all, sorry to say, but like fucked up in the mind, But I feel like now everybody is so like want to know, like, damn, I want to know what my African brother is about. Like, to go to Africa and see for myself, because now here it's like everybody is fed up. People are tired. People are so tired. Like, it's so hard here. Like, it's really hard. Like, Americans not know. Yeah, we're here, but it's really hard. Like, it is.
All right.
And you're so right, because when you hear
ADOS feels like,
when you hear the negative narrative and you don't make the effort to come to the continent and witness for yourself, you might end up taking what they put out there for reality, but it's not. Because they did what they did to Africa, but for the past 50 to 60 years, Africa has been moving forward in a direction that is really quite not expected. And yeah, there is like a lot of improvement, infrastructure-wise, education. There's a lot to do about education, because we're being miseducated, because our history is not being taught the way it should be taught. Like, for example, a lot of people know there was some slave trade, but they don't know what happened to our brothers when they got there. They don't know about the experiences. Yes.
Yes, you have a point.
Yeah.
I think that's the most. Go ahead.
From the primary school straight to the secondary school should be changed as soon as possible, because there's a topic that says what are the benefits of slave trade in Africa? Like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
That's crazy.
How
You know,
can slave
this is
trade
what
benefit-
they tell us. They tell us that Africans sold us. That's not quite the whole story.
It is not. Thank you.
They don't talk about the fact that people got to the point where they didn't have a choice. Either I protect myself, or they don't talk about the trickery. They don't talk about the deception.
No.
They don't talk about for how long Africans fought to stop. To try to stop. They don't talk about how many years the Portuguese
They don't also
manipulating Africans, making them think that they were becoming a partners and whatever. They don't talk about all that. They just say Africans sold you. We bought.
Yeah, and they don't also talk about the wars.
They sold you. We didn't sell you. They sold you. So that's what we're getting. And then you're getting another aspect of it. Like you said, Nappy, that's the most important thing that needs to be done. We all need to re-educate ourselves. We all need to be taught the truth. Whoever knows the truth needs to tell the truth and have everybody understand.
Right. And what I wanted to put across is that they don't tell you about the many wars that African kings and queens fought to get their people from, enslavement.
So
they don't talk about the story. They don't talk about the story of Nanaya Asantua, how when they had, captured all the Ashanti kings for fighting against them, the woman had to lead the Ashanti people to war because she said, I'm the queen mother of this land and I'm not going to sit down whilst these people come and take our children for slaves. And she led the Ashanti army in the absence of Nana Osei Tutu, the king of the Ashantis. And she led the army to war. And she fought. She gave them help.
When you go to Africa, I've never been to Africa. I haven't been yet. I bought land in the Gambia, and I'm buying land in the Cebu as soon as I could get some money. But I haven't bought land in Africa. Why, when you go to Africa, that should be the most important thing. That should be the most important thing. You should go somewhere history where you can be taught, so you can understand. You know what I mean? Where it is that where it really happened. If we can't get the truth here, there should be an institution somewhere in Africa that, you learn truths. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
That's good, but that's only a painful truth. What about the truth before that? Before we got to the slave castle, did we fight?
Yes.
Was there a real what did the white man do to get us to the castle? There should be more education on that, not just for Africans abroad, but Africans at home.
Exactly. And
Africans in Africa would understand these are my people, and the people here would understand these are my people, and then that would unite us. That would unite us.
That would unite us. And what the dream that I have is that one day I would be able to come up with the Ubuntu Center where we can have something like this. And I know that a lot more young Africans are thinking like this. They are all thinking like this, that one day we would have a unified front. We would have, I'm not talking about, their political institutions. No, I'm talking about real Pan-African front. A Pan-African front that stands for all Black people, the unification of the Black man. The Ubuntu spirit that says I am because we are, the spirit that networks all of us, to the motherland, would have a strong front. And we, because, the return of the African American or the African European is very important to the continent of Africa in this time of our fight, because they have stayed with our oppressors. They know their ways.
Not to mention the Africans abroad, they're in the armies abroad. They're there. You know what I mean? So you want to start educating Blacks abroad so they can stop fighting for these people. You know what I mean? They send them there to fight you. And they will fight you because they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's Africa's responsibility to teach its children who they are.
Yes.
I mean, who else is going to teach us? Who's going to tell us
Yeah.
why this happened? Because
we have to tell our stories. We have to control the narrative.
When you look at the diaspora, you really have to start looking at it like that. It's like a child that wasn't wanted. That's how they feel. Now, many people won't say this to you, but they feel like, okay, these are the people that they didn't care about, because nobody, after all these years, nobody sent for the children. Nobody said, hey, bring our people back. It's time for Africa to start teaching in a way that's saying, hey, bring our people back. Because they're militaries. They're not going to fight against Africa if they understand that they're Africans. That's my heart when I see U.S. military and I see a black skin with a gun in its hand in some little village in Africa, and you're African.
Yeah.
That just breaks my heart.
All right. Abib Jalil said, Napi, will you consider teaching Tree on YouTube to help the diaspora connect with our brothers and sisters in Ghana? All right. I'll take a day and think about that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Abib. Abib, thank you so much for the super chat. All right. I want to hear Gina points before interrupting. Okay, she made a point. No more Chinese food for me. That's yes, Abib, please teach Coco Benji. All right, I'll definitely try that one day. Now our eyes is open. Yes, everyone has open eyes right now, and we are awake. Hey, everyone out there, I can see you guys and very good. No matter what you're going through, can deal with the vital situation, the vital issue that is to stop the people. Bro, I don't get this one. Sorry. More. No. Okay, let's jump straight. Okay, Abib is saying it. Sorry, Frank. That's their tactics and propaganda from these white folks. It's so true. They also don't mention we left families behind. Yes, that was a point from the Woke Africa show. They don't mention that we left you guys left families behind. They always say Africa is now a jungle and there's no one living in Africa. When you come here, you meet only lions. You meet okay, but many know this is from Melanin Africa. Many know the truth. The awakening is happening right away. It's so true. That's why in December November and December, many of African Americans and the diaspora, black people in the diaspora came back to Africa to get, okay, let's go to Mental Supremacy Vision Cube. That's a long name, bro. Vodafone is owned by Europeans. Oh my God, it's gone. Sorry. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the comments you read out because I loved to hear that one of the people commenting said, now our eyes are open. The scales have removed from our eyes.
Yeah,
so, our responsibility is to start training the new African.
All right.
Because,
Gina, you need to finish your point of you're giving about languages. So you hold that on. I'll come back to you so that you finish it, Gina. All right, the work show, let's continue.
Okay, thank you. We need to start training the new African breed, because we cannot continue how we train our children today. The African way is that the child must grow up being respectful. The child must start training to take the values that their parents were brought up with. Parents shouldn't be allowing their kids to be, doing all kinds of things just because you live somewhere. You need to go back. Because my daughter knows to call me, say please when she's talking to me. That is the way of the African. So we need to start training our children with values, like, respecting, excuse me, guys. Thank you. Sorry. So we have to go back to respecting the values that our great-great-grandfathers gave us. For example, if an elderly person entered a house or entered a car, a young person would get up and say, "Oh, grandma, please sit down." You might not, he or she might have never even seen this elderly person before, but just for the sign of respect, we'll stand up from the seat and say, "Please have a seat."
One of the Asian countries, they still maintain that kind of culture that when you see elderly person in a train or a bus, you need to step up from that person to sit. And it's still happening in one of the Asian countries. If I'm not wrong, it's either Japan or Korea. If I'm not wrong,
I think it's Japan.
That's
all right.
I think it's Japan. Yes. So it's very essential for us to return to who we are. We have societal norms. We have our way of life. You know, before before somebody gets married, the parents will go to the family of the man or woman and do investigation, find out if they were brought up well, if there are no chronic health situations in the family. If this person is well, has learned a trade. Because in the olden days, there was no formal education, but there was informal education. There was informal education where you were supposed, if your father was a farmer, you go to the farm with your father till you are of age to marry, and your father gives you your land and gives you your seedlings and whatever you need to start your life. So the parents of the other family or the woman you're going to marry will go into the family and do their background searches. So every single family valued training up their children well. We need to have a new breed of Africa who understands what our value is. And if we couple our traditional values and our trade, our ability to trade, look, Black people were traders. They were businessmen and women before the onslaught of slavery or enslavement. We were wealthy people. You should research about the kingdoms of Odegost and all the kingdoms, Mali, the Mali Empire, and see how Africans were traders. And they were trading with the North Africa and with the Asia at that time for salt, spices, gold, and other materials. Weapons of war. We were trading already. They didn't come to teach us anything we don't know. The only thing we didn't know is what they came to teach us is the Queen's language. Done. They took everything, our artifacts, our instruments of power, and everything. So we need to train the new breed of Africa to understand what our culture is.
Yeah.
Understand the culture, and also to be ready to take up the power and the responsibility that comes with the new Africa.
Yeah. So there's a beautiful comment here. It says, we are definitely waking up, but can we sacrifice?
We have to. We don't have a choice. I mean, if we don't sacrifice, if we don't start making sacrifices like a lot of African Americans, Haitians, whatever we are throughout the diaspora, we're going to have to sacrifice and be willing to go back to Africa and live, maybe not the lifestyle we're living, but to help. We're going to have to do what we need to do, even if it's back and forth until we can, establish companies or, whatever programs we need to bring. We all need to make some sacrifices. Africans in Africa need to make some sacrifices and make some room for its brothers and sisters that are coming back.
All right.
All sacrifices. Yeah, we're going to need to make some, and then we're going to need to fight. We're going to need to fight because these people are not going to leave. They're not just going to give up. They want the minerals. They want your lives. They want you to work hard and give them what they want. So if you don't fight, you're going to lose it.
Everything. Yeah.
We have to sacrifice.
Thank you so much, Susie. I really appreciate the super chat. And she says, thank you for everything you are doing, my brother. Great job. Much success to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, DJ Jones says, the Tanzanian president refuses to speak English and only speaks Swahili. Swahili is the official language in Tanzania. Thank you so much, DJ Jones. Alex says, yes, we definitely need to bring up the next generation right away. We are the people and we are the generation. We're going to put up a big work in this motherland. Okay.
Now, I wanted to finish my point about the languages.
Yeah. Finish that one, then we'll continue.
Because
I want to hear that.
It rang to me when I listened to the sister, and she's right. I truly believe that Africa should all be speaking one language, or having its own. Now, to be honest with you, there's too many languages in Africa because that's what separates us. But at the same time, there's a reason for everything. I truly believe the ancestors made this happen the way it did for a reason. And like I was trying to say, there are throughout the diaspora, there are different languages. When they did it to you, when they separated you and divided you in different languages, they did the same thing to us. You know, the French took a certain amount and they took them to Haiti and they speak French. And the English took a certain amount. They took them to Jamaica. They speak English. The the Portuguese and the Spaniard took a certain amount and they speak Spanish. But guess what? While they were doing their evil, the ancestors were also protecting, giving us some security. We now have the ability to go. I can go to Ghana. I can go to places like, the Ivory Coast, and I could speak to my brothers because I speak French and I speak English. You understand? So you see, there's a reason. There will come a time when we could all come together and we could all speak one language, but there was a reason behind this. And so what us all speaking, the language is being distorted at it is that right now I could not go to Ghana if you were speaking a different language and you didn't speak English, because there are a lot of African Americans that are not going to other places, but they came to Ghana because Ghana speak English. So you see, the ancestors are doing everything is what it should be. The only thing that we cannot let happen is for these people to come into the country and take over the land. Period.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So
I think there's an upside. There's an upside to it, but it's so good. But I think that as a point in time, as we go ahead, as we go forward, there are languages that are spoken in wide areas in Africa, like Swahili is a very widely spoken language in Africa. I think, the One Africa, the United Africa can adopt such a language.
Definitely. Like you said, as we go forward, but do not feel so disconnected because of this right now. Understand that there's a reason behind it. And there's an upside to it.
Yeah. I totally agree with that point. Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah. So I think that I'm about to leave because my daughter just keeps coming back. But before I leave, I just want you to know, Gina, I love you so much. You can check out my channel.
You don't even know how much I want to be in Africa right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring all this love to you.
Thank you. We want it all. We want everything. We want everything
coming to you.
Yes. So I just want to say you guys are amazing, and don't get discouraged when you come to Africa and you find that somebody is indifferent to your experience, because most of the time they do not know.
We all have
it's our responsibility, to tell our stories, to keep telling our stories. We have to keep telling our stories. And thank you so much for the opportunity to speak, Napi. I really do appreciate you, brother. And have a wonderful evening, everyone. And stay powerful, stay positive,
very nice
and stay safe. All right. Bye, guys.
All right.
Hey, Nappy, I'm not going to stay too long. I just couldn't see that white man come in the mat with his mask, with his foolishness. I couldn't take it. I usually don't get involved. I just stay in the notes. But today I
didn't want to discriminate, and that's why I brought him in.
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah. I didn't want to do
lovely. We love everyone. Yeah. He just messed up everything.
Oh, he said, do you want to choose the Chinese hand or the white hand? Oh, I'm done. Okay, I'll leave it with that. I want to leave it with this before I go.
All right.
Remember what this man said. He didn't give us the option of the black hand.
Mm-hmm.
He only gave us the Chinese hand or the white hand. So that means that we're going to be saved. It's going to be one of them. That's something to think about. Africans in America, in Haiti, and in Africa, black people all over the world need to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That white man just gave us two options. The Chinese man or the white man. There was no black hand put into that. And that's sad because he's trying to tell us we're not capable of saving ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the case. So we got to do something about that. Sure. Nappy, I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity.
I really appreciate it. Like, I feel like you did the whole show to yourself. Everything was with you. You did so much for me.
And I've been watching you for a long time, and I'm very inspired, especially with the way you have welcomed African Americans. I want you to not get discouraged with the ones that come off as if they are entitled, as if, Africa owes them something. Don't feel any way about that, because guess what? They truly think Africa do, because they're just, what they are? They're abandoned children. They're just feeling like Africa had abandoned them. So don't personalize it. Understand they're coming from a hurting place, but trust me, home. We're all coming home. Yeah, we're gonna all come home eventually. So either they come in this time, or they're gonna come in the next time. But trust me, we're all coming home.
For real. Can you give me? You have a YouTube channel?
I'm sorry, I don't have a YouTube channel, but I'll be watching you.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Have a good one. Be safe.
All right. You too. All right. Bye. Okay. Susie, unfortunately, she has no YouTube channel. I wish she had. Oh my God. I'm enjoying the conversation with you all. Adrena, Monet, thank you so much for joining the live stream. But we as Black people, as Black nation, have to write down our visions and get it in the hands of all of. No, I don't think we should plan, because these people are coming for us. We all need to sit and plan together. As you're saying, like visions, we all need to sit and plan together. That's it. We all need, no, I was actually, Sherry, sorry, I was explaining it well and I said no, sorry. So we all need to sit and plan well. As T is saying, that is so real. Nappy, you have to discriminate. It's dangerous to allow them in our space. That's so true. That's so true. I'm coming home soon. Gina came without fire. So true. Gina, I really appreciate it. If you're still watching, thank you so much. You really made great points. Thank you so much to David. Thank you so much to Malik. Malik, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Ghanaian Rebel. Thank you so much to, how can I finish? Oh, thank you so much to Mr. Tony. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Nappy, you really have it. Yes, that's so true, bro. I just read it. All right, if you want to join the live stream and share your ideas with us, that's the link in the comment section. I really appreciate everyone contributing to this. The comments are coming so much. I can't read everything. That's why I'm going through randomly. I really appreciate every single person that is donating for the channel to grow as it is. Like, everyone is so amazing. I really love each and every one. I'm buying land in Ghana already, so I'm on my way too. All right. That was from Blessed. Blessed, you're welcome to the motherland. Ghana, to be precise. Thank you so much. I want to build, when you finish building, I want to paint your house for you. All right, that was, this live show streams gives me much hope for the future. We have to just keep striving until we get home. That is it. We need to strive, just do it, keep pushing until we get home, because Africa is home for us all. Keep them in the space so we know what enemy is thinking about. That is it. They don't need to speak one language because they can learn it. We are smart enough to learn the different languages in Africa. We need to learn them. Don't let colonizers learn what we know. That's so true from Coco Benji. Thank you so much, Coco Benji. Everyone give. Thank you so much, bro. DJ Jones, I really appreciate it. Thumbs up to you, DJ Jones, not just me. Like, you've been supportive. I really appreciate it. Sherry Bombay, I agree 100%. We can't allow them to divide us. That's so true. That's what black people don't seem to understand. We should all separate from the oppressors. Sorry. If we don't separate, we will continue to allow them to be over us. And that's so true. Thank you so much, Ari. Amen. Yes, Nappy, my brother. Yes, I'm coming to paint your house for you. Yes, Alex. That was from okay. Let's go straight to. All right, I think there's a new man here. D. Yasin. All right. We need to inculcate African names as well. Okay, the new generation, as you are coming up, please go through the internet. You can find the names on, like, African names on the internet. Just choose any African name around Africa. Look for the meaning, and you can name your children after these names. Let's just leave out these European and white names. Let them go away from us. What Amaya says that he's making no more video about Chinese issue. Why does he say that? Why does he say that? As he has better things to do than reporting his people. What Amaya is actually making videos right now about Chinese, and he wanted to stop because he wasn't in China anymore. But this time around, it was getting over him. And then he said he's not going to stop. He's going to hit on them because no more Chinese clothes from Boogie Boogie. All right, okay. If you want to join the live stream and share your ideas with us, we are here to push Africa together. We're not stopping anywhere. Africa has come so far. We're moving to the top as usual, and Africa is always going to the top. That is it. Let's make it happen. Africa to the world as usual. Former Kenyan President Mwai Kibaki voiced that there should be one main African language, and Swahili is what he recommended. But it's fairly easy to learn to the African Union. All right, this is from Madame Inik Kasa. Sorry, good job, Senapi. Thank you so much, Kasa. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, Kasa, sorry. I actually didn't recognize you, and I just saw it like that's you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I've seen you. All right. By the way, my Ghana name is Kojo. Kojo! Shout out to you, Kojo. I really appreciate it. This is from the work show. I no longer buy Chinese, except when there is no other choice. That's it. That's what they work. Who is this guy? BBBB. I don't understand this. Whatever still has business interests in China. Perhaps his business was threatened. Yes, whatever has a business in China, and yeah, he has a consultancy in China. So I don't think he's going to stop trading in China, because that's what is a source of income. He actually gets income from Chinese and build in Africa. Yes, that's a very good initiative by Wadamaya. Shout out to you, Wadamaya. This was amazing convo. New thoughts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to join the live stream, share your ideas about Africa, just hit on the link. Let's do something. It's almost 2 hours into this live stream, and I really appreciate every single person that has shown love and appreciation to this channel. I really appreciate and love you all. Let's just talk about Africa. Join the live stream. Hit on the link below. Let's talk about Africa and know how to push Africa to the world together. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be Wadamaya. It's not going to be just Niai. It's not going to be Trudy. It's not going to be any other person. But you are also playing a role. Just for watching me, you've played a major role in bringing Africa together. More information on how to invest in Ghana, how to speak the language, and how to come, and how we can form trade relation in the diaspora would be a big help. Thank you so much, Abi Jalil. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is a very good initiative. So he says, Abib says I should try as much as possible to teach the language or the Twi language. Or okay, I'm an Ewe, so I can teach Twi and Ewe as well because I speak Twi. I speak Ewe too. So actually, I can try my best and teach you Ewe and Twi. They are both good, and yeah, you can go around Ghana and Togo because Togolese speak Ewe too. Benin speak Ewe, so you can go around Benin. You can go around Togo with Ewe and Ghana as okay, I came here to support you, my African brother from Canada. Thank you so much, Blue Ribbons. I really appreciate the love and support. I can't really say anything but just say thank you for your support. Since there are different languages in Africa, what language do Nigerians and Ghanaians speak? Okay, there are about 74 to 80 languages here in Ghana. 80, like almost 80 different languages here in Ghana. But in Nigeria, I can't tell. But there is Hausa, there is Igbo, there is Yoruba, there are so many languages in Nigeria which I can't tell everything. And there are about 60 ethnic groups or 50 ethnic groups here in Ghana. Yes, teach us Ewe, Coco Benji. Wezon means welcome. I'm here to teach Ewe, but not now. All right. Do trade with anybody, any race, no problem, but be aware of bribery and dishonest transparency is the keys. Thank you so much, Watson Soak. I really appreciate it. Medase pa na be abe Miss Medase pa. Allah guide you. May Allah guide you. Medase pa. Like your explanation has been so good. Your comment has been so good. Each and every one. I really appreciate you all. If you want to join the live stream, that is the link to join the live stream. I'm not going to sleep tonight because you guys have been so amazing. It's past 10:49 p.m. and it's 49 minutes past 10, and you guys have shown me so much love that I can't even go because every single discussion I've made on the channel has been really helpful, and you really give me so much information. We need to demand fair trading with foreign countries. Thank you so much. You also have a point. Blue Ribbons. We can only trade with foreign countries when we stop bribery, when we stop when we stop corruption. We can only trade fairly with foreign countries when we stop borrowing. Because as soon as you borrow from a country, that's it. That's it. Blue Ribbons. Let's say you lend me an amount of $100. You give me 100, and I come to you every day for money. What do you think I am? I am lazy. I don't want to work for money. Blue Ribbons, are you listening? I don't want to work and get money to feed myself. You dig? So this is what you will go through your mind, that this guy is lazy. Let me just see something. Let me just take something from him, something very important from him, which will make him work harder for it. You understand? We're going to stop bribery so we don't owe these countries because they will try and take over us. That's it, Coco Benji. That's what I actually explained right now. Thank you so much. Okay, there's someone here. Hello, bro. Can we see your face, please? Hello. The youth must take control of Africa. Yes, Pastor. Hello. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello. No, it's so bad. Can you please call back again? MBSK, please, can you please call back again? Can you please call back again? Oh, okay, okay. Mr. Parrot's brain has made a correction here. There are 60 dialects. Dialect means a particular language spoken by a region in a particular country. So it's not 60 languages in Ghana. It's actually 60 dialects in Ghana. So the meaning of dialect is a particular language spoken by a certain ethnic group in a particular country or nation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Pirates. Thank you so much. This convo is trend to all African peoples across the world. Yes, I'm going to develop this whole interview and convo into a full video and post it on YouTube back again. Okay, he says, new thought says, ignore the haters. That's it. Okay, Blue Ribbons, our leaders are corrupted by accepting those bad loans and deals. That's our problem. Yes, that's our problem. Because when you go to China, right now, when you go to China going for a loan, I tell you that Chinese people will give you their profits from transportation, which is not even affecting them in any way. Chinese can give you $200 million, which is from their profits from transportation, train, and public transport. I've been to Africa nearly a dozen of times, and there's great potential to help the local, especially on free energy like solar system power. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We need you more. We need you more. You can also join the live stream by hitting on the link down below in the comment section. All right. Okay, blue ribbons. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate for supporting and helping this movement. Eric Bikwesi, Napi, I think you should do this every Sunday. Was very great show. Thank you so much. Eric, you know the internet situation here in Africa. So when I get good internet, that's when I do the show. Thank you so much. I will really do something about it, and yeah, and it will push us forward. You must start from home. Stop dishonest officials who greed for money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you want to join the live stream or you want to put up some suggestions, please hit the link and then show up some love. Okay, Ari said, do you allow your viewers to send you emails? Yes, please. Everyone can send me email anytime, anywhere. I love correction emails, suggestion emails. I love hate emails. I love everything up from you. Anything you want to send me, please send so that I can learn something new from it. All right. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. You send emails to correct me. Maybe you need help in Ghana. You send me emails. I will reply every single email. Ari, please. That is it. Oh, everyone can send me
Nappy?
anytime, anywhere.
Hello.
I love
Nappy?
I love correction emails.
Hello, how you doing?
Emails. I love emails. I love everything up from you.
Hello.
So that I can learn something from it. All right. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere.
Wait a minute, I can't hear.
Maybe you need help in Ghana. Send me.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. I can hear you now.
Nappy?
I'm here. I want to fix this microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Calling the mats, I can hear you.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. How are you doing too?
I can't really hear you.
Hold on, let me fix this
I don't know if there's something wrong. Huh?
Let me try and fix my earphones.
Okay. Let me see.
Hold on for a minute, please.
I had to use my phone because I'm having a hard time logging in on my laptop. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you. I just want to say I'm so happy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I just want to say I'm so happy to see our people finally waking up.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you are really pushing the Black agenda on your platform.
Thank you.
Because it is time for Black people to wake up. Because if we don't do it this time, if we do not do it this time, it's going to be it.
Yeah.
We have no more chances. There's no more chances. This is it for Black people. We must unite. If we do not unite, Black people, it's over. And this is something Black people have to understand. If we do not unite this time, it is over. We have to come together. You know, and I'm speaking as an older woman. I'm not a younger woman. I'm an older woman. And I saw a lot in my time. And I know for a fact, we are in war. This is war on Black people.
That's true.
Do you understand? And if we do not unite, it is going to be over for Black people. We have so much power. We have to find ourselves. We have to look within. Go within yourself. Find yourself. Find that power. We are powerful people. They are envious of Black people. They envy us.
Yeah.
They envy us.
So true.
You know, it's not like we can say, oh, they don't like us. No, they are envious of us because they know we are the original man and woman. They are envious of the Black people. Okay? So it is up for the diaspora and the continental Africans to come together as one. We have to come together as one and realize, you know, we got to stop all this tribalism stuff. Because that's exactly what it is. This is tribalism stuff that's going on between the diaspora and the continental Africans. This been going on forever between Black people. That tribalism stuff. We're going to have to cut that out. Cut that tribalism stuff out and unite. Because you know what? At the end of the day, when it comes down to them getting together and fighting against the Black people and fighting for what they want from at the African continent, they come together as one.
That's so true.
To rip Africa off. To rip Africa off, to steal Africa from all its minerals, all its resources. We must come together. We have to unite.
So true. Thank you so much.
We have no other choice this time. Black people have to wake up. We have no other choice this time. They're killing us.
There's no time.
In a diaspora, listen, in America, people are dying. They are dying. They are killed. Look, you think this is just a virus? If people think this is just a virus, they are sadly mistaken. I am watching our people dying, dropping dead. And you know, let me tell you something. One of the main reasons why is Black people don't take care of themselves. They don't. Okay? We have to start taking care of ourselves. Make our bodies like a soldier, because we are in a war. So now we're going to have to become soldiers. Okay? We're going to have to become fit. We have to be fit mentally and physically.
Right.
Okay? This is something we're going to have to do. You know, we can't lay down and play dead or die. We're going to have to fight. So we're going to have to be fit mentally and physically. And that's for continental Africans too. That's for continental Africans too. we're going to have to take care of ourselves mentally and physically. We're going to have to take care of ourselves. We got to get our mind and body right, because this is nothing. This is the beginning. Do we think we see something now? This is nothing. It's going to get worse. This is going to get worse. Are we going to fight? Of course we're going to fight. Are we going to win? Of course we're going to win. But we have to get ready for what's to come.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's close to us.
It is coming. This is no more talking. So we can be on platforms and we can talk all we want, because it's no more talking, because they bringing it to us this time. You know, so you have a lot of Black people, they think, oh, we're going to lash out and we're going to talk about this situation. It's no more talking, because they're initiating war upon us. They're letting us know, because you know what? We have a lot of people that want Africa. The Chinese want Africa. The white man want Africa. They want to control Africa. Are we going to let that happen? At my age, I said no. I will die and fight in Africa, for Africa. Not America, not nowhere. Oh, I will be there soon. It's going to be a window that's going to open, and I will be in the motherland soon, because I got a job to do. And you know what? A lot of people got to see themselves. A lot of Black people got to know themselves. We are spiritual people, and each and every one of us have a job. Are we ready to stand up and do that job? Take our position. We have to take our position. There's no more talking. No more talking. Stand up, Black man, Black woman. Take your position. Take your position. Do what you're supposed to do. Our ancestors is counting on us. They are here. They are walking amongst us. They are here to guide us. They're going to help us in this fight. But we have to help ourselves. We have to help ourselves. There's no more being docile. No more. Okay? There's no more, oh, I'm from, I'm Ghana, I'm from South Africa, I'm from Kenya, no, we are all Africans. I can't sit here and say, I did a DNA. I can't say, well, I'm Kenya, which I am. I'm Kenya. I'm South. I'm West Africa. I'm Nigerian. I have all that through my blood. But you know what? When it all said and done, I'm just freaking African.
You're African. That's it.
I'm just African. That's it.
That's it.
The white man put them names on Africa. The white man named Nigeria, name Ghana, name all the countries in Africa. The white man. There's no such thing. Oh, I'm South African. No, you're just a Black man that's living in South Africa. I'm American. No, you are African living in America. That's it. Stop the foolishness. You are an African. Our ancestors did not ask to be brought to America. They did not want to be there. They came over to America as slaves. You think they wanted to go to America and build America for the white man? Our people have to wake up. But unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, a lot of us ain't going to make it. And that's just a fact.
So true.
Because a lot of us do not want to wake up. They don't want to admit their truths. They don't want to go within. They don't want to go within to admit their truths. They don't want to see the truth. And you know what? Some people can't even take the truth. So you know what? It's not like I say. Some people cannot live in their truth. It's too scary for them. It is too scary to live in their truth. They can't take it. But I'm not going to hold you. But you know what? I said this, this conversation was so juicy, and
Yeah.
I'm so proud to see my people waking up and to see the truth. Man, it feels so good. It's you know what? It feels so good because I'm in this time. I'm living in this time to see this. And you know what? I'm still a strong woman. So you know what? Look, you're ready to fight. Come on now, we're gonna fight.
We're
I'm a
gonna fight.
soldier.
That's it.
I'm a soldier. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight mentally. Okay? If we have
Yeah.
to fight physically, we're gonna fight physically. We're
Physically.
gonna do what we need to do to free ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It is time to
Mm-hmm.
free ourselves. Okay?
Yeah.
We have to free ourselves. We can't depend on our race.
No.
How all of this is going on? You got Chinese restaurants in Africa and the Caribbeans all over the place, and we got our people.
Oh no. You see what these people are doing? Whenever you are saying the truth, they try to take off your connection. This is so funny. Thank you so much. Let me say thank you to Ward Maya. Bro, thank you so much.
Hello.
Whenever you say
Okay. I think my phone is. We getting ready to be disconnected. We getting ready to be disconnected. But you're doing a good job. I love your
thank
show.
you so much. Thank
I
you
will
so
be
much.
seeing you. I will be seeing you in Ghana. I will be seeing you in
Sure,
Ghana.
definitely.
We're
You're
going to
warmly
meet in
welcome.
person. Yes. So you take care, okay?
All right, you too, and be safe.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, that was calling on Matt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support. Now let me give you so small shout outs to Sherry. Sherry, thank you so much. Grace, Grace is here. Grace, I really appreciate the love and support. People, you need to know that this is more physical. This is more than physical fight. This is also a psychological and spiritual battle. Thank you so much, Grace. Black woman should rise up. Thank you so much. Together forever. Afro Nation, Sunday service at Pastor Napi Church. Preach, my brother. Preach on. I'm preaching, my bro. Afro Nation. That is it. Thank you so much, Blue Ribbon. Thank you so much. So let me give small shout outs before I continue reading the comments. Shout outs to Blue Ribbon, shout outs to Nana, shout outs to Adrena Monet, shout out to Alex SH2010, shout outs to Susie, shout outs to Mr. Pirate, shout outs to Waldo Maya, shout outs to Michael, shout outs to Watson Soak, yeah, shout outs to Blue Ribbons again, shout outs to Cheryl. All right, there's someone here in the live stream. Louis V, what's up, bro?
Yo, I'm coming.
All right, okay. All right, whilst we're waiting for you, let me just give a shout out. ATM Africa, Africa for Africa for sure. That's it. Together forever. Shout out to you. Stop people from selling Africans to other. All right, bro. What's good, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm very good.
Nice meeting you. Yeah, I love what you're doing, bro.
Thank you so much. Rastafari.
Yeah, like keep moving for real. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support. Yeah. Thank you so much. Where can we find you?
You mean on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
You said?
What's your YouTube channel?
Yeah, Louis V. Just recently.
Louis V.
That's
okay.
the.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, you guys can follow Louis V. And yeah, do what it's supposed to do. Just subscribe to his channel. He has something for you. All right, bro. Where are you now?
Can you? Oh.
Oh, sorry, Louis V. I hope you come back again. All right, TB Consulting and Business. Shout out to you. I really appreciate it. Adrena Monet, you're doing everything. Thank you so much. Hey, Jake Abatuta, thank you so much. Jake Abatuta. Okay, Louis V is back again. All right, bro.
Yo,
Sorry for your
sorry,
bad connection.
the,
Welcome
the
back.
connection was really bad later.
Yeah, yeah. I was asking, where are you at the moment?
Where I'm based actually?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm currently in Germany.
Okay.
And
And which part of the homeland were you born?
my mom is from Ghana. My dad is from Nigeria.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. The West be doing the most. You look like Burna
But I
Boy.
was
It's a Burna
but I was
Boy.
born here in Germany.
All
Yeah, I
right,
was
all
born
right.
here in Germany. Was
Again?
raised in Nigeria before coming back to Germany.
All right, that's awesome. You still have the accent.
Few, a little, few.
You just forgot. All right, that's amazing, bro. That's amazing. How's it in Germany?
I understand a little, so like, tell your turn, me yeah, jogba,
Yeah, you should buy. Miliano.
etise, uh,
It says she.
yeah, mini
Yeah,
yano is what's
God.
happening, right?
That's it, my brother. Okay, let me speak German. Wie geht's?
Mir geht's gut, und dir?
Gut.
Freut mich. Danke.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's again a koso. Again a koso.
Bitte? You said what?
Again a koso. Miliano.
Ah, lo fiano.
Yeah, no fair, no, I don't feel you. Nice, that's it,
Lo
my
fiano,
brother.
you know?
You still have it. You
Yeah,
still have the accent. That's it. So what's
I'm
good? How
trying.
is Germany?
I'm trying. I'm just trying.
That's it.
So I heard this lady talking, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really inspired, you know.
Wow.
I felt touched, you know, really. And
Wow. That's awesome.
normally
Thank you so
I
much.
don't go live on YouTube. Like this is my first time ever, you know. I'm a
It's a
musician.
privilege. It's a
Yeah, I'm a
privilege.
musician. I'm into music, Afrobeat, based in
Mm-hmm.
Germany here.
Wow.
And
Wow.
yeah. So I just decided to go on YouTube today and see what's going on. So I just saw
Mm-hmm.
you're online. I was like, okay, who's that? Let me see. And I started listening to what the woman is saying. The woman is
Yeah.
making prophecy. Like she's saying
Mm-hmm.
prophecies that is gonna come. Like
Yeah.
she's seen it all, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
really she really want to share a story. And I just believe it's time we get to support those in the diaspora because
Yeah.
we know what it takes to actually enlighten Africa, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
we are coming to let Africa know that it's beyond what you guys see because you guys are not having access to see what's going on outside Africa.
All right. That's so true. That's so true.
So it's not good. I've been here for like 10 years now. You know, I was
Mm-hmm.
when I came, I was like, hey, I need to learn German again. I need to learn everything again. You know, so um, it was a great experience to know both sides, Africa, and know us what's going on here in Germany.
Yeah, sure.
So really, what I want to say is that I just believe this Corona stuff was going on. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It might people will say it's real. It's this is what's happening.
Mm.
Yes. Do you know why it's like that? From my own point of view, I don't know how people are seeing it there, but I'll just explain myself. Okay. Um, I just think the elite, those out there,
Mm-hmm.
um, they have something behind this whole thing. I
Okay.
think China, China is actually taking the first step. China is
Mm-hmm.
taking that bold step to actually make this come to light.
All right.
So after China started the whole thing, America followed. So after America followed, the Europeans followed. And before Africa continent, the continent got in touch with the information and everything. And then you guys followed. But the World Health Organization is funded by Bill Gates and funded by the Rockefeller. Okay, those are individuals funding actually the World Health Organization. Yeah, sorry for my English. You know, I speak German. How many languages? I speak 3 languages. Germany, English. I'm trying.
It's okay. It's okay, bro. Yeah, English is not a language. It's okay.
So yeah, I got to research on what's going on. I got to find out that the World Health Organization wasn't actually built just from different countries putting money together to actually have something established. It's just like 2 people coming together and build like a community for themselves, you know? So it's really serious. Like what's going on right now is really serious because the people out there, those in like our celebrities, TV presenters, like everyone out there in the movie industry, music industry, sports, and everything, they are going to be using those elites to push this agenda further. So we out here watching them, we have to be careful who is actually pushing the agenda when this lockdown is over. So it's going to be a new system, a new way of lifestyle, a new way of living. The government won't be having much to say, and you're seeing that already. It's already happening. There's no doubt. And I really want to say a big thank you to your government or to our governor as well, Akufo-Addo from Ghana. He's doing an amazing job. He's really, really bold. He's confident. He knows what the Africans they need and what they want. So what's going on right now in China against the Black and we as Africans? It's actually not today. It has been happening for a long time. But the internet, the internet over there, it's not like free the way it is over here in Europe and in America. Like they control the internet. So you can't see what's going on in China. You can't from outside see what's going inside that country. Only when you're inside, you get to see it.
Yeah.
We have to be really careful. Whatever they are putting out there telling us that, oh, this is the statistics, this is what is going on. It's what they want you guys to believe. Not actually the facts of what's going on. Because if they really want to show the world what's going on, let them make it free, public. Every journalist can come inside and actually do a report on what is going on. Let them open it. If they are not scared, if they are not really scared, they should do that. They should open the whole borders, and then every journalist should come in and do a report on what is going on right now. And then you will see the whole truth is going to come out.
You have a point. You have a big point, my brother.
Yeah, so really what African did about making videos on the situation going on and all that, it's a good thing. Some people are against it. Some people are like, oh no, why did they do this now? They are trying to they're trying to show hatred to the white Chinese man and all that. It's not good now. It's not fair, this, that. No. it's what's actually going on.
Yes.
You get me?
They don't
And
want to
that's
bring
the
it
only
out.
way. Yes, that's the only way they can create awareness to scream for help. Come and see what's going on. You get me? It's not
Yeah.
easy out here. Come. Okay, come for our rescue. You get me? But no, they will be in television in Africa. No, it's nothing is happening. But nobody's going there to do some reports about what's going on. They will be there. We heard that they said they didn't go to the embassy. They didn't register for this. They don't have passport. They don't have documents. They don't, like, they'll be calling so many things. Go there and do the report and send it back.
True.
See,
if you're not there, you don't get the right thing.
Yeah, don't let somebody call you on phone and tell you what is going on in the place. You have to go there and actually take a good report of what is going on. Why did you think they created FBI? FBI is there actually to inspect the little things that a normal policeman cannot even see.
Yeah.
Yes. A policeman might just go to a place and just find the victim and say, you are following me. But an FBI will go there and inspect on every little thing. Fingerprints, who walked here, what time, who came here, who was around, what's happening in the environment. All these things are so important. But our African leaders are not seeing all this. These are things that need to be taken, like they need to take place, in our continent, around the world, about the whole thing going on. But like I said, if we don't wake up right now as Africans, if we don't wake up right now as Africans, it will be a little bit difficult, just a little. I won't say it's that difficult because we are the chosen one. God loves us so much, so much. We are the chosen one. We've been sleeping all this, like, for a long time now. We've been sleeping. We've just been doing our thing. You get me? I won't see it as a bad thing because we get to relax and see who is actually our enemy. We get to know who is actually working for this person, who is actually doing it. So it's now time for us to stand up. We have to actually support one another, like each other. We have to be there just for ourselves, just for now. This is the time we only have to unite and just be one, because there's no way we come together to push something backward that it will not move. If one person is pushing it, it's only me that is only talking. But if everybody is coming to add in any way, any little effort,
thank you so
just
much.
come. Okay, it's not going to do you no harm. It's just for the betterment of not only we and those around us and our generation to come. You get me? That's the only way. Because really, sometimes I'll just ask my mom, why did you take me to Africa? Why did you leave me in Africa? I just want to, I was born here, you brought me there, but it was for a reason. For me to know both worlds, what's going on in Africa and what's going on over here in Europe.
Yeah.
As I say this, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, that really there is hope for Africa. Okay? We are the most we dominate the whole world. Without us, there is no civilization. There is nothing like civilization at all. Even all what they are saying, nothing like that. We started everything. We created the first civilization. We brought everything to board. You get me? So it's just for us to understand that. We just need to understand that, okay, why is it that they don't teach us our history? Why is our history not being represented in so many things? Because they don't want you to know. Why would they want you to know where you are coming from? So that you will know where you're going or what? You get me? So that's the only thing. It's funny, but it's the truth what's going on.
So true,
it's the truth. It's just so surprising that most of us are not getting to understand it. You get me? I want to say you, Wadamaya, Miss Trudy, everyone actually pushing Africa forward. You guys should not stop because we are watching. We are watching. Your content you're putting out there, we are watching, we are seeing. And please always spread awareness. Carry people along. Don't go alone all the time. Carry people along. And that's what Wadamaya did. He came to Africa. He took everyone along.
Yeah.
Do you know that since the first time Wadamaya came to Ghana to start, this is Africa to the World. What is it called? Is it like, yeah, the movement? Yeah, the movement actually. Before he started this movement, I've been following him, seeing who he was bringing on board. Even you, he brought you on board, brought everyone on board. He went to every country and brought everyone on board because he knows people should be the leader. I need to also create leaders along going. That's the thing. We all need to bring ourselves together to push this forward. You get me?
Yes, on that
everyone is playing their part. Dr. Mubi, show, I used to watch it as well. Like everyone is playing their part and it's really, really nice. I find it really, really interesting. You get me?
Yeah, sure.
We
I
just
understand what you're saying.
do
It
our
makes so
little.
much sense.
You said?
I said you're making so much sense. I really appreciate whatever you're saying. It's so much.
No, really, really. Like I'm what I just have to say is just thank you for giving me this opportunity, because I didn't even expect you to pick me, I didn't expect it. I just said, okay, let me try, let me just try small. And then,
everyone is invited, my brother. So you just all right. Just try and send me an email. It's on the screen. Send me an email. I want us to talk. So send me an email. We can exchange contacts. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I will do that. After this live. Yeah, if there's anything, definitely.
Sure. Thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate the love and support and sharing your views with us.
I greet every one of you out there watching this live. Yeah. Keep supporting the movement. Don't stop. Support every one of them. They are doing an amazing job. Please, please, please subscribe. Thumbs up. Share.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. I really appreciate it. All right. That was our brother from Germany. He is an African brother born in Germany. All right, so anyone else who want to join the live stream? Okay. Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hey.
Hello everyone. I hope everybody is staying strong.
Yes, sure. We are. We're staying so strong.
Yeah, I have been. This is very nice, and I'm Nana. I know you know me. I'm from Ghana originally.
Definitely.
But now I'm in Chicago. I have been here for 10 years. And so I went to University of Illinois, Chicago, graduated in 2017 in public administration, in public affairs. And one thing in life is if we want to find a solution or we want to find answers to our problems, we sometimes have to seek out for help. Because it's not everybody who will know what your need is. And once you get people to confide in, then you do what? You start asking the good ones how you can get solutions. And that is why curiosity, it kills the cat. Because you always have to be curious to find answers. You see, if somebody is not curious, they will not find the answer to something that they need in life. And so if somebody asks me that, oh, they say Africa is like that, Africa is like this, I tell them, look, where I am coming from, an example, I'm from Ghana. We speak good English. English is our first language. You have to present yourself bold. That is how they will believe in you. You know, don't come and be timid, because the moment you present yourself as a sign of timidity, you are spoiling the whole black race. You have to be strong. You know, you have to be bold. You have to know where you are coming from. You know, I was wearing the rig and things. When I heard this, I'm like, let me take off this thing and be myself. I'm beautiful. I know. I don't need anybody to come and tell me this and that. It looks like my phone, you know. So once we believe in where we are coming from, you know, that is when we gain our roots and our strength. Because you don't need somebody to tell you that, oh, you come from Africa, you are poor, you are this. You know that you are not poor. So one thing I would say is, first of all, we have to believe in ourselves. You know, our history has to guide us. We have to be able to tell people that, no, we are this, we are that, we are that. And at the end of the day, we have to prove it through our value. You know, if you know you are strong, why are you afraid? You are saying you are strong. So why are you afraid? You have to be bold. And teamwork is very good. Teamwork brings specialization. When we all in a team, we work together like the crab. You know how the crab will be in the barrel. Once we are all together, it will be very hard for them to capture one. So some Africans I have come into contact with, you know, I keep on saying this. Some people think, you know, they are not from Africa. Okay, fine. They are not ready to help others. Fine. And these are the people painting, you know, Africa and other people wrong or bad. Let's say, you know, this person is specialized in this area or can be of help to the entire community. Backbiting, jealousy, fighting among ourselves. This person is not. What is wrong? Sorry. This person is not important. That person is not this. This is not from my country. Oh, you don't know this. It's not going to help us. You know, and I'm sorry to add this. It is not only in the foreign. Yeah, sorry. My daughter was crying.
Hey.
Hi, Maya, say hi. Yeah, so sorry about that. The issue is, you know, it is not only in somebody's foreign land that all these things are happening. You know, it is even happening in our local or our country, our homeland. It is happening. Like, for example, I have been coming from US to Ghana, whereby the immigration, they were giving favor to the foreigners. I mean, you know, the Westerners and things, and, you know, they want you to laugh. But I'm not going to laugh. That's why I'm saying that my area of specialty is I have moved to Ghana and come to somebody's land to learn about the culture and see some kind of cash treatment. So if I'm coming back and you are giving somebody preference over me, should I be standing there and say, oh, you are Ghanaian, so I'll be laughing with you? No. So if we are all going to be able to solve this issue, one, our leaders, these kind of leaders who have been in power for long and are not ready to step down for others to use their experience, you see, to help the country, is really a limitation. These people are really a big limitation to our growth because they will not step down. One. Two, transparency is killing us. Transparency is killing us. Somebody will send $10,000 from US for this welfare, to do this for Africa, to do this for that. They will use it for their own selfish interest. Three, if diasporans will help in the burden of Africa, they also have to give way for them to use their experiences and expertise, you know, area of knowing. If somebody is a doctor and can do this or can manufacture this or that in Africa, give them way, you know. Don't think it's only your family member who can do this, so by force you are going to give it to them.
Definitely.
Even we who are here, sometimes you, the YouTubers and bloggers and things, you have to one day be, you know, having interviews about real life. We have to be showing real life. Some people don't believe that this is happening in America, this is happening, this is happening. It is real. At least you know that I'm from Ghana. So if I'm talking, you know that I'm not framing up stories, you know.
You're right.
I am live. I'm talking to you live. This is Chicago where I'm talking from, you know, and I'm Ghanaian. So if I come home and I'm talking, nobody should say, oh, this is a two-no girl, rude girl. She's thinking all knowing. No, that is
That's
not.
what we always think.
They have to give yes, and we have to maintain the respect. Respect is strength. When you respect each other opinion, you know, there will be transformation because you not look down over somebody. Respect makes him work to be easy.
Definitely.
And finally, the Africans here, some or the blacks here, we make it difficult. I have tried this several times to help people, you know, that if you want to invest in Ghana, you know, it is not like the way the media publish Ghana is the way it is. One, Ghana we speak English. Two, it doesn't take too much to go back. The first step is go there, look at the way the place is. If you are okay with it, you go. It is not by force. It is not imposition. It is just a favor from me trying to be of help, you know, but it is not everybody who will like that help, you see. So it is not everyone you can help in life. The people who are ready, I keep on saying that the people who are ready, I will help. I show them the pictures of Africa because I am from there, and I'm saying that Africa is not like trees and things. I will prove to you. This is where I am from. This is my house. I don't sleep on trees. I haven't even seen tiger before. Please. So if you want to learn, you have to travel. We travel from Africa to our various countries, you know. So you can also do the same to learn. You see, don't be in your corner and be saying things you don't know. And we Africans have to help the other people here, you know, the other source, the people who want help. We have to help them. This is the time. We have to help them. If we don't practice all these things, I don't think it will be a common ground for us to achieve whatever we want to achieve. Because we will keep on saying this is from this is from that, and at the end of the day, boom. I don't know what will happen.
Nothing will happen again.
Nothing will happen. So I'm here. I'm open to people who are ready for help. I always help. That's how people know me in the community. I help people in terms of those who want to learn Ghanaian language, learn how to cook, learn, you know, so many things people learn about me. You know,
They are actually teaching African American how to prepare light soup. Yeah, and she was so
I
amazing.
give to people and they'll be like, "Oh, you were a good cook," and I said, "Yes, where I am coming from, I'm a good cook. Why not?"
We were doing so well.
Yes, I'm a good
we should be cooking for the whole family. That's African, like that, Ghanaian.
Yes, and they will tell me you are very nice. The American culture, you don't have to be too nice. But when you try to help, the benefit that you get in life,
they have no idea.
It's a long way. We have to help. We have to learn how to help. If somebody come here and their life is unsuccessful, don't put it on everybody that Africans, we are jealous, we are just no. You have to be ready for help because it's not everybody who wants help in life. It is only few who want help. So if you are ready for help, I help. You know, I always help people. That is how I grow. I keep on learning from other races. I don't care about negative people. That is all I do my things. And I'm doing my, you know, my master's in public administration. I keep on telling people that this is my strength. Whenever I help people, people help me back. I don't regret helping. I don't regret. The only way I keep on growing is learning from others. So we have to entertain that with respect. Forget about any African or somebody who is misbehaving, making things difficult. Cut them off. There are roadblocks in your life. And listen to those who, you know, who are making good impact. I don't waste my time on people who talk, and they don't have any advancement. I don't care whether you are from Ghana. I will tell you, look, even in Ghana, I don't know you. I will just cut it off. Because I don't have time to joke over here. Maybe your life here is full of hatred. My life is not full of hatred. Because I'm nice. I help people, you know. And I get a result by learning from it. So even we, the people here, have to, you know, set example. That, oh, if somebody is saying, oh, we are coming to Africa, and somebody will say, oh, you don't know Africans, oh, this and that, and the black is no good, sit here and do this, you know. It is not needed. It is negativity. Some people don't want you to succeed in life. Life is full of curiosity. You have to travel and learn. If I have come here 10 years and learn and see people, same way somebody can go to Ghana, same way somebody can go to Cote d'Ivoire, same way Mali, same way this, same way this. We are all going to learn and solve the common issue. So I just keep on waiting for this kind of videos and keep on doing the things that inspire others, because we are not all at one goal. Some people are always there to pull others down. Just focus on people who are there to help you. Of course, I'm from where Wadamaya is from. I'm where Wadamaya is from. And he knows me perfectly. So I'm not bragging or saying all things. I'm not going to brag, because if you know Ghana, where we are from, it is full of amazement. I always miss that. I always say to myself, I miss Ghana. And,
you can
I'm always.
everything, but still, if you go down back home, you feel the
Sure.
life. That's the real life.
Sure. I'm never afraid of where I am from. I'm never ashamed. My English is a good English. If you don't understand, go and find it,
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. So there is a long way we have to go. We have to be sincere to ourselves and stop this backbiting. Oh, this person is this person is that. It is not needed anymore.
An engineer in Ghana, a contractor in Ghana will take a contract and be like, oh, I can fix roads and fix gutters. But that person can't even, like, it's just bridges that you are assigned to fix or bridges that you are assigned to build. But that person will take a contract of gutters, contract of roads, contract of bridges, and then he will mess up everything. But by the end of the day, he can't fix the road, he can't fix the gutters. He's just doing only bridges. Well, that's one thing. It's killing Africans. He wants to take all the money to himself, or else he can't do it.
Yes. But my brother, what is very funny is those people who really spread bad information about Africans are the ones who have committed bad offenses that they cannot go back. So they don't want anybody to go and see the goodness over there. So my people, don't listen to anybody. If you need help, reach out to the good people. There are people there to help, to give you. I'm credible. I'm not going to steal for anybody and live on this life with nothing. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it.
We will definitely do it. We will definitely do it.
Yes. Yeah. So this is my small contribution. I feel like
Thank you so much. It's really
coming out. Yeah, I keep
really
telling people that Ghana, they organize a year of return every year. If you want to go, if you want places to live harmoniously, if you want somebody to rely on in terms of transportation, I'm even organizing like places that we can, if somebody need help from outside, I can give them legitimate people. I'm trying to organize a company like that. Let's say you are a contractor, somebody is buying a land in Ghana. I can say, oh, I know this person who is a constructor. It depends on that person in Africa. To be truthful, you two have to play your part. Remember that the moment you are lying to somebody, you are spoiling my reputation. So please, let's tackle it from external to internal. The external part, the Africans here, some are not nice at all. The blacks, I would say, not even African. And when it comes to back home, I'm not coming from America. And when I come to my own homeland, I will be treated partial. In fact, I will just love somebody there. I'm bound to do that.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, that was Nana in Chicago. And
I will just text you. I'll text you. Yeah.
All right, sure. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right, that was Nana from Chicago. She is from here in Africa, to be precise, in Ghana, Takrani, whatever. Shout outs to you, your homeland. Okay, we will wrap up very soon. We've spent 3 hours. Like, shout outs to everyone that has stayed tuned through this journey of live stream. I really appreciate it. You guys have been so much amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just take this quick one. I was trying to list down some names to say shout out, but I can't. If I try to do that, I'm going to be biased. So shout outs to Rastafari X, shout outs to Berlin, Akelia, shout out to you. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Wadamaya for showing me this whole movement. Like it's really helpful. It's helping me as an individual. It's really helping me. Like I'm getting my eyes are really open now to the world. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to David. Shout out to Gina again. Gina Odige. Shout out to you. Shout out to Claudia. Claudia Mendez. Oh my God, sorry. Shout out to Blue Ribbons. Like, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blue Ribbons. Shout out to Susie Kill. Shout out to you. One Mark DC. I really appreciate the super chat. Ingrid Blessed, thank you so much. Akelia, I really appreciate it. You've been throughout the journey for 3 good hours. I really appreciate it. Good night, sir. Subscriber from Barbados. Shout out to you, Marianne McLean. I really appreciate it. You are welcome to the movement, and thank you so much for joining. Good night, bro. Thank you so much, Wadamaya, for joining the live stream and for showing me the way. I really appreciate it, Wadamaya. All right, Sherry Boombre, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Coco Benji, PG, New Thought, Louis V, New Thought, thank you. Network TV, I really appreciate it. Who else? Alex, Grace of Yash, Grace Savior, that's it. Grace, I really appreciate it. Grace, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go up. The African superstar was here. I really appreciate it. All right, Eri was here. Thank you so much. All right, the names are so many. I can't mention everyone. Wadamaya, Wadamaya is from China. Good night, bro. Subscriber from China. Africa 2021. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'm wrapping up already, and yeah, good night to each and everyone for supporting the movement. April is doing so well; she will come back again. Nana, I really appreciate it. I wish I'll get good internet like this every Sunday, so we can talk about Africa this way and push the movement forward. After this virus issue, we're going to start another movement that is going to impact. Actually, we're going to start working. We are going to act. We're not going to talk anymore. We're going to act and support the continent. All right, I'm wrapping up right now. Thank you so much to each and everyone. Okay, Africa 2021 is from Montreal in Canada. Yeah, thank you so much. Whatever, will you answer this one? They've been asking questions. She's getting married soon. Hey, did they ask you about marriage? How is April? And you're saying she's getting married. Are you okay? Whatever. Just staying away from you. All right, okay. Thank you so much, each and everyone. Please save the live session later. Let's go. I'll save it and upload it bit by bit. Every single comment, every single suggestions that came through, I'll put everything out there. Anyone that will join the live too, I'll definitely put it there. I really appreciate each and everyone for supporting this movement and making it successful. I didn't know so many people will come up with these beautiful suggestions. That's why Napi is working so hard for a wedding. Oh, the man, yeah. I want to pass the the man here came, no, I didn't. What's the April? No, we that kind of, that's all. That's it. Or call I want to be so. All right. Thank you so much for helping and supporting this movement. Thank you, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you so much, Wadamaya. I owe him a lot. I have to buy him, what do you call it? Brother Twin. If you don't know Brother Twin, I'll just get it to him and yeah, you ask about it from him. Peace out. See you guys on the other side. All right, don't forget Guys, please don't forget to support the movement by purchasing a Nappy Breaks t-shirt. I'll put a link in the description box. So if you want to support the movement by buying this t-shirt or any of the merchandise, you can go ahead and get it from the link. All right, you can get it from the link. So you can go ahead and buy a t-shirt or any merchandise from the link. You can support the movement through PayPal, through Patreon. Yeah, you can go through my you can go through my description box. I have my PayPal link and Patreon link in the description box. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I wanted to reach exactly 3 hours before I leave. I'm so tired already. But that is it. You guys have been so amazing. You've been so amazing. Every single person that supported this movement, I thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, Casa, thank you so much. I hope you are doing so well. Good night to you too. What am I? Good night. What am I? Keda Adasa. What's a Keda Adasa? More than one day. We'll be sorry. April, no, we are so on you. Oh, Kowai. Ciao, 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 ciao. You are the king of Africa. What am I? Yes, he's the king of Africa. Telephone. Telephone. What am I? Nappy. PG, what's the meaning? A very long television. Oh, okay, okay. Peace out to my brothers. Peace out, sweetest success. Peace out. Yeah, long video session. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you guys have been so amazing. Greetings from Manchester, UK. Yes, you're so late, my brother, but it's never too late. I will upload a video and you can go back and watch it again. Joe, thank you so much. You can support the movement through PayPal, Patreon, any way you want to do it. You can send me emails, anything. If you want to support, if you want to move around here in Africa, if you want to do some projects in Africa, I can really support you anyway, anyhow you want it. If you want to ask questions, you find inquiries from here in Africa, just do it. Queen Ire, thank you so much. I forgot to mention your name, Queen Ire. I really appreciate you. You've been here since I started from zero, same as everyone here who is doing the best for me. Good night, bless up, me queen. when what am I rich? PayPal is the best way. Okay, that's my PayPal. This is my PayPal. So that's my PayPal. If you want to support the movement on PayPal, that is my PayPal. Greetings from Nigeria. Omini Ekwe, thank you so much. Thank you. If you want to support the movement on PayPal, that is it at gmail.com. Thank you so much, my brother. Oh, you're building a house around Bojo Beach. Okay, after building, just call me to paint it for you. I'm a good painter. Okay, thank you so much. Nappy, you sound too low. Your voice. Oh, sorry. I'm actually tired right now. I'm actually tired. I want to get, like, in about 5 minutes, I'll be ending the. In Ghana, Cash App don't work in Ghana, but with PayPal, we actually tried our best to use Kenyan's number and other numbers to do PayPal, yeah, because PayPal is really needed. I'll try and get a cash out if it's possible. You can, if you can help me with the cash out set up, I can actually try my best and do it. Sorry, thank you so much, Queen Irie. I thought you were in Jamaica. You're rather in London. I didn't know. Thank you so much, Queen Irie. I really appreciate the super chat, and you've been here since zero time. You've really supported us so well. Exactly 3 hours, I will end this live stream. Thank you. Thank you to each and everyone who has been so supportive from single day one. So now, especially thank you so much for the Maya. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really say thank you to him. Thank you to Miss Trudy. Thank you to anyone who have been supportive. Thank you to all my subscribers, every single person from day one to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have been so amazing. I'm really stuck on the road, but I'll bring it harder and harder. I'll punch it. Yeah, landing in the belly of the beast. Yeah, we're going to take control over the world very soon. The world will know that Africa is the best place. Don't worry. We are trying our best as usual. Thank you, each and everyone. We have 3 minutes to wrap up. Thank you. Thank you to each and everyone. All right, good night, Blue Ravens. I really appreciate the love and support. You can email me, Blue Ravens. Just email me, and yeah, let's talk about how to do the setup for my cash app. I really appreciate it. Good night. Yes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes to wrap up, 2 minutes to wrap up. Shout out to each and everyone who have been so supportive. I really appreciate it. You guys have been so amazing to me. I don't know how to say thank you. Agbe prosper leki ha efonama mauna yobe and my fee pasara totoboya could nappy. All right, Agbe mauna yobe. Okay, Blue Ribbon. Okay, all right, I got you. All right. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Thank you so much, Sherry Bombray. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for supporting this movement. Get you some rest, Nappy. Yes, I'll rest soon. I want to reach exactly 3 hours before I sleep. Oh, my brother from day one. This guy called Peter Labi has been my subscriber since zero. He has been pushing me, supporting me, giving me advices and all that. Thank you so much, Peter Labi. You are one of those people. I finally remembered my password. Oh, thank you. So Sherry forgot her password. Now she has her password back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The love and support is still there. All right, Peter, thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. There's not the time to say thank you, but anyway, anyhow, you guys, I'm going to say thank you each and every day. I only have some few seconds to go. If you want to support this movement, if you want to show love and support, this is my PayPal. You can send me wherever you want to send me. I have my email upright so you can support the movement. Any help you want from Africa, here, especially in Ghana, I'll be just there, right there for you to support you. So it's exactly Blue said it's a marathon live streams. I've been on live stream for 4 good hours before, and yeah, the energy is still there. All right, I need to wrap up now. Thank you so much, each and everyone, for supporting me. And oh my God, I don't know how to go. Like the money is still coming. You guys are supporting so much. I don't know how to say thank you. Oh my, like James, thank you so much, James. James, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. James, I really appreciate it. All right, I need to wrap up now. I need to wrap up now. I really appreciate every single support you guys have given me. It's amazing. You guys are just amazing. Oh, you guys are just amazing. Keep doing your thing, bro. Thank you so much. James, I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I need to wrap up now. Thank you to each and everyone for supporting this movement. I know I'm trying my best to come every Sunday and do this thing with you because we should know how to push the continent forward. Like you guys have been so amazing. Money's coming. It's evening being American. Okay. Who are bored, nothing to do with their money anyway. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. Thank you so much, each and everyone. I really appreciate it. Let me just wrap up quick and yeah, I'll come back soon and save the live stream. Sunday is going to be always 9 p.m. every Sunday, but if only I have good internet, only if I have good internet, it's going to be every Sunday 9 p.m. Greenwich Meridian time. Only if I have internet, because the internet here in Ghana is a big problem. Oh, Beatrice, we're so late. Oh, sorry, Beatrice. All right, I gotta go now. 5 minutes over 3 hours, and I want to say thank you to each and everyone. Stay safe, bro. Join the live right now. Let's finish this before I go. This is the guy I was looking for. Bro, can you please join the live right now so that we can finish this up? Please, please. I was actually going to contact you, but I looked at the time in China, and I said that no, it's a problem. You are the main reason why I did this video. So please, can you join the live stream for me, please? Oh shit. All right, we can actually make it another time. Maybe next week Sunday. I'll make a good time, which will favor you, because you are in China. We actually spoke more about China and Chinese or Africans living in China. We actually spoke more about those people. Okay, blessings world. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one. You are late, but I know. Oh my God, who is this? I wanted to go. Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing good.
You don't want to sleep this night, huh?
I'm, I'm actually tired, but the energy keeps coming every single second.
Okay. My name is Sasha. I am from Cameroon. It is not my first time to call you. It is the second time actually, and I am the no-face YouTuber, so I never show my face. That's why.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. All we want is suggestions, and um, we share our suggestions. Yeah.
Okay. I call you. Do you understand me? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I call you because I wanted to talk about. I saw a woman who called your life, and she was saying that Africa do not call the diaspora, so African American people from the Caribbean, African in Southern America, and all those places. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about that and tell that woman that Africa do call them. Okay. But the fact is that when Ghana, for example, organized the year of return in 2019, in 2-3 years, the diaspora will forget about the year of return. You know, because I can tell you that I am from Cameroon. We did that in 2010. We did that in 2011. Our first president did that in the 70s. You know, Africa Union Organization, they do that, you know. So Africa did call the diaspora, but it is like they don't, you don't have that in the history, you know. So maybe Ghana will organize this year or last year the year of return, but you know, in 5-6 years they will forget about that. So I don't know what exactly to do. And the next generation will say, Ghana never called us, but Ghana did.
Yeah.
You understand? Maybe they have to teach that to their children to I don't know, they have to communicate about that, because I remember in 2010 we did that in Cameroon. In 2011 we did that again. Our first president did that, and we will do that again this year. I think the end of this year. So we are still doing that every 5 to 10 years. You know.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I don't know what exactly Africa we can do for them to know that people in Africa want them to come, you know, come visit, maybe stay if they want to, because you see those African American in Cameroon in 2011, I think, we give them land for free. For free, we do not sell them. You see how we welcome them? Have you seen that everywhere in the world? You are going there and we give you land for free. So I just want to tell them we love you guys, and you are welcome. If you want to come to visit, you are free to do it. You want to come and live, you are free to do it. It is your place. Me, my tribe in Cameroon is Bamileke, and sometimes I watch those videos about the diaspora doing their DNA test and stuff. And actually, a lot of Bamileke people are in the US. I always see that in Jamaica, America, Northern America, Brazil, and those stuff. And we Bamileke people, we have a very strong culture. You know, we accept our people and we give them, land to stay, because for us it is very important for our people to have a land in our country.
Right.
If you are Bamileke from Cameroon, even if you live in the United States of America, you always need a land in Cameroon. That is how we are. You will never see a Bamileke man or woman who don't have a land or something in the village, you know.
Yeah.
So it is very important that they come, they visit, and they will understand a lot of things about themselves, you know. They will understand the language that we speak, how we I don't know how we do our meetings in family and all those stuff. I think it is very important. I live in Canada. I have a lot of friends from Jamaica and all those places in the Caribbean, in America, and they don't know Africa. They don't know exactly what is Africa. Some of them, they even don't know that we have airports, we have roads, we have hospitals. So their knowledge about.
Someone even asked me about seeing what traffic lights in Africa. The person was so surprised.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. But me personally, what I tell them when I see that is that today you can, if you want to have information about Africa, I don't know, me, I come from Cameroon. You can just take your phone, you go on Google, you write Cameroon, and you will see what it look like. It is not magic. I mean, be serious. You understand? You understand? Because when they want information about Italy or France, they go check on Google. So why not check Ghana, Senegal, Ivory Coast on the same Google? I mean, is it crazy or it is me? Am I crazy? That's normal.
It's normal. It's normal, but people are taking it to the next level.
Yeah. Hello, my brother. I see another person there.
Yes. He's the main reason why I started this live stream, but I forgot the time range, and when I started it, I know he was sleeping by now.
I woke up. I just woke up a moment ago. It's almost like 8:19 in China in the morning.
8 a.m. Yeah. All right.
Where are you?
So much, bro. China.
Where are you, King Kwesi?
Yeah, it's 8:19 morning, Monday morning here.
The place
China.
you are. Hello, I see Napi moving, but King Kwesi, I don't see anything.
Okay. Sir, can you please give me 1 minute? He's about to leave for class, so let me just finish up with him real quick, and I'll get back to you, please.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, bro. So we were talking about Africans and Africans living in China, or those who have visited China. and Africans who
Right.
have worked with Chinese people before, and they are kind of attitude towards them because there are bad people and there are good people everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And the situation right now that is going on in China is we know that black people are being evacuated from their homes. That's what we know through the internet. And yeah, and can you please clarify things to us because you are living in China and working in China?
Yeah. Napi, I can hardly hear what you're saying though.
Okay,
But
I'm like,
if you can you come again with your question?
so the question is, you are living in China, you are working in China, and you know
Yes.
the yeah, you know the
Yeah, I live
situation
in
right
China.
now. Yeah, you know the situation going on right now in China. And to us, we believe that the Chinese people are
Right.
evacuating all black people from here. That's what we know. So can you please clarify for us how true is that, and what is the main thing that is happening right now in China?
No, no. Okay, I live in China. I live in China. Yeah, for me, I can say for my province and my city. I've lived in this city for a long time now, and when my wife and my baby was living to Ghana, right? When I came back to my city, I was quarantined for 14 days. So within the 14 days, the police came into my house with there were about 3 of them. They came and they made me fill a form, and they gave me a code, a green code, a QR code, and they told me after the 14 days, wherever I go in China, I can show them the code, right, to show like my status that I have no virus.
Okay.
But within this period, there has not been any police officer that has come to my house to tell me to leave this place or leave China or whatsoever. So if I'm speaking for myself and the city I live, there's no situation like that here happening right here. What happened was in Guangzhou, not the whole of China.
All right. All right. So, do you have friends in Guangzhou?
Can you get me? Can you get me right?
Yeah, I got you. I understood you. I got you right. Yeah. Do you have friends in Guangzhou?
Hello, Napi.
Do you have friends in Guangzhou?
Oh, Napi's internet.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to know if you have friends in Guangzhou. Can you hear me?
Oh, Napi, your internet is not good.
I wanted to know if you have friends in Guangzhou.
Yeah, I have friends. I have friends in Guangzhou. So when the situation happened, I called one man in Guangzhou, and from what he told me was like the police and the doctors give them some time that the Africans or the foreigners in Guangzhou to go do the test at their own free will because the Chinese open some centers for them to go do the test so they can get a code. When you get a green code, that helps you to move within Guangzhou very easily.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I was told by the man, those guys who didn't go for the test were the people that were being kicked out of their rooms.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't for all blacks. It was people who didn't have the
no,
test.
it wasn't. No, man, we have a lot of black people living in Guangzhou. It's not for all blacks. It's not for all blacks. I think there are people living in Guangzhou that have lived there for years. They were not kicked out.
Okay. All right.
So I don't think it's for all black people living in Guangzhou. Maybe the situation went out of hand, because of the viral videos that went out, which is very unfortunate because I don't think every person should be treated that way, to be kicked out of your hotel and all that was very bad.
Definitely.
But it's not for all black people in China. It's not for all black people in China.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. This is a real quick one.
I think it's happening within the. Yeah, I think it's happening. It was happening around the southern part of China, the Guangzhou, the Shenzhen area.
Whoa.
Because yesterday, a friend of mine who lives in Shenzhen called me that the police came to her house for the test, and for the test.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much.
It's not happening like the whole of China. When it gets to my city, I'll surely inform you.
Sure.
When they come
sure.
to my city for the test, I'll let you know.
Sure. Just keep me posted. Thank you so much. This is real quick, and I really appreciate it. I did this video, like this live stream, because of you.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. Yeah. We do this for the culture, you know?
Yeah, sure. Rastafari. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a nice time. Have a good night, bro.
All right. Okay. Bye. All the best.
You're welcome. You're welcome, bro.
All right. So I finally got him. Thank you so much, Ken Kwesi.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, Napi is like a journalist today. You are great. You are great and working so hard. All right, I think I need to end this now. Nana, you are working so hard. Thank you so much, Nana. I really appreciate it. Miss Ruth. Napi. N-A-P-P-I-E. Miss Anna, you're late. You're late today. Rastafari, Lord, true Yadi. Yes. There's nothing he can say. He still live there. That's just one story. They are making black people face of you, whatever. All right. That was from Melanin Africa. Like, Akelia, you're doing so much. Like, yeah, you've been so good. Like, we've been here since 0 time and you're still here. 3 hours, 22 minutes. You are doing a great work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to break down this particular live stream and bring it as a whole video on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and I'm going to come back again with another episode on Sunday, just like this. Maybe it's going to be more heat, more live, more beauty in this one. Thank you so much. I don't even want to go. I just want to stay here with you guys, but I have to go. Miss Anne, thank you so much. Bro, thank you. Thank you. I'll be waiting for your email and your love and support. China, slow his internet. Nappy. Internet is fine. I'm going to bring friends next time. Oh, thank you. Bring all of them. Bring all of them. Bring all your friends. Super sticker. Thank you for the big super sticker. It will really help. Miss Anne will bring more friends next time. Okay, I think I have to wrap up and go right now. Thank you so much. Please stay safe. The virus is still in the country. The virus is still in the world. And we have to play it safe. Just wash your hands, take precautions serious. Don't let anything confuse you whilst you live on earth. Please visit Africa if you've never been to Africa. If you want to invest in Africa, yes, feel free. You will love it. It will amaze you. Where did you get your name? I'll bring it up next time. Okay. He's not gone yet.
Hello,
Hello,
Nabi.
sir. Yeah.
I was there, but I leave.
Yeah, I'm done.
I am there now.
Okay. I was trying to wrap up, so kindly make it quick for us. And yeah, my people are so tired. A lot of them have been here for 3 good hours. So, yeah.
I understand you need to sleep, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Me too. So,
all right.
I will say, don't believe everything you see in the media. Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I see a lot of people saying that, oh, it is a genocide in Cameroon. I see blue ribbons writing those things.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can tell you is that last month, Radisson Blue has have decided to build a 31-story building in Cameroon. So if we have a genocide in Cameroon, why American companies are coming to build all those stuff?
Yes.
That is all I can say.
Oh,
so
okay.
I hope I say goodbye to you and to everyone on the chat. Okay?
Thank you so much. I'll probably come again next week, Sunday. Then we'll still do it better and bigger. I really appreciate the support.
Okay, I will be there to talk much about that.
All
Okay?
right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Stay safe. All right. Now I need to wrap up and go. I really love and appreciate the love and support. I'm always grateful for what you guys have done for me, especially to Blue Ribbons, to Susie, to Wodemaya, to Trudy, to each and everyone, Melanin Africa, Rastafari X, to Ivy, to shout outs to, oh my God, why do I forget the names? PG, shout outs to Alex, shout outs to Watan Sook. Shout outs to each and everyone. Shout outs to Queen Ire. Shout outs to, I love you guys, all the kings and queens of Africa. Thank you so much. Miss Anne, I really appreciate it. Miss Anne has donated something. We'll keep on fighting. We're never going to stop anytime soon. This is the love we have for the continent, and this is the love we're going to show each and every day for the continent. We're going to fight hard and hard. We're going to push harder. We're going to do the love. We're going to show everything that we have to the world. Bless up to each and every one. Peace out. Okay, that was Blessings Father on the live stream, the last minute, and you guys should go up and subscribe to Blessings channel. Let me put a link in the description because I was waiting for him for so long. Blessings World. You go to YouTube and type Blessings World. That's the channel. A little girl living in China and having an amazing time. But as I talk to you at the moment, she's in Africa. So this is the link to Blessings World channel. Just show the love and support. That's it. We don't need anything from you. It's just the love and support. I've tried so much. I've been here for hours and I need some sleep now. Thank you to each and every one for supporting the movement. Thank you so much. All right, so I gotta go. Peace out.